Boom, baby. We are live. Welcome to Interview with the Man, episode 343. Free Consultation Friday. We're riding this one till the wheels come off, boys, where I answer all your questions about dating, sex, relationships, finance, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, you know, what not to major in, how to make the best use out of your finite time on this planet with all my infinite wisdom. And yeah, 100% for free. All you need to do is call in with this number right here. Oops. Hi there. Just gonna have to move some stuff around here. Oh, everything's just moving around. There we go. And there's that. What is that? Streamlabs? There we go. God, OBS is so weird. Let's do, how am I going to do this? There we go. IQ level 500. Look at that. Boom. Put it there. Nice. Nice and artistically covering up that stuff. All right. Call the Hot Dude Hotline on the phone right there. 657-383-1318. Call in. Let's have a chit chat. Let's talk about you and all of your questions that you got for me. Let me open up the phone line real quick. We got some situations happening. I was watching Charlie from cultivatecrypto.com. I was watching his live stream. I cannot get enough of crypto right now. Here we go. Let me ask you guys something. Do some of you guys just wake up and you're just in a bad mood until you go to the gym? Recently, I've just been so amped up. Until I go to the gym, I just don't. I was just like I'm just such a grouchy guy today. And then I went to the gym and I felt like, excuse me, I felt like $1 million. I was just real grouch.
To Blog Talk Radio. Please enter your host pin when finished.
To start your show now, press 1.
Your show is scheduled to start in 24 seconds.
There we go. All right, Hot Dude Hotline's open. 657-383-1318. No calls, too small. Don't forget, tomorrow, Salty Receipts is going down. Take a look right here on this YouTube channel, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
Blah, 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 blah. All right, lady, there you go. There you go, 657-383-1318. No call is too small. Tomorrow, Salty Receipts, the camera goes on live, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have about 43 people confirmed. It's going to be lit. It is going to be lit. Look at that. We already got a caller on the air. Let's just get this bad boy going. 215, you're live. What's up?
MLD, can you hear me?
I can.
Can you hear me, MLD?
Yes.
It's Christian Matico. How's it going, my brother? Dude,
Good.
You know, today, man, it's not much of a question, but as much as a testament, man. To any of you Black Hill guys listening, this guy's legit. I used to be one of you losers out there being video games all the time, and now I got a date tonight. I got laid last week, and I'm just putting in the work, man. And today, I had to tell you, because I was at the gym today, too. Finally went up to a girl who I thought was cute and actually freaking approached, got her Instagram and all that type of stuff. I just want to call quickly in because I got to go to work soon. But, dude, you're one of the most legit. Love your stuff. Keep everything going. I do the work, and I haven't even bought in the course, and everything this guy says is freaking true. Do the work, stop being lazy, and let's get in.
You're the man, Christian. Thank you so much. Have a good day at work, buddy. Peace.
All, bro. Have a good one.
Peace out. Thank you so much. Remember, the black pill is a suppository. They have to... Don't do it. 657-383-1318. We got 201 on the line. Let's go with 201. Phone lines are blown up. Call in now so you can get on the phone line. 201, what's up?
Hello?
Hey.
Hey, John, how you doing? This is Derek.
Hey, buddy. You all right? You sound like you're full of joy and happiness this morning.
Yeah, not too much. It's been a tumultuous week in some aspects.
Talk to me, baby.
So yeah, I remember you were talking to us before in the Patreon group about understanding your prey, like for specifically for women, and that's something that I definitely got to work on. Lacking in that aspect because I don't have the same activities, the same interests. We obviously don't think the same. So what would be some good tips, the way to go about that, to understand like the things that they're into, so you can, I don't know, be a better hunter in that way?
It just takes time, man. It just takes time, and the only way you're gonna learn it is by going on to multiple dates with multiple women. Like, that's it. There's no magic secret. There's no magic secret formula. None of that. It's just like you have to go on dates with girls, and you have to pay attention on the date. You know. Does that make sense?
That makes sense, especially recently.
You guys don't donate $100 right now.
Picking up
you're
for me.
Hold on, just one second. I'm getting
$1,000 in donation right now.
I'm getting like.
I'm trying to remember the last couple of days. I had like. Oh, you good?
Yeah, one second. There's a lot going on. There's like fire trucks going off behind me, and somebody just sent a super chat real quick. Mr. Duke with the Akuma with the $4.99 super chat says, I think you should do a body language analysis of Steve Urkel becoming Stefan Urkel to show how important game is. I would, but it's not real. It's scripted. But send me a link and I'll do it. Go ahead. So here's the thing, bud. You need to just go on dates with these girls. If you're not going on dates and paying attention, it's just all about, dude, it's just, you can't learn this stuff without doing the repetitions. That's the bottom line. If you don't just go on the date, and it takes time. Look, I told you, I have a lot of faith in you. I really have a lot of faith in you. Your biggest problem is you just constantly overthink and over worry, and you have to, that's so like just counterproductive to everything that you want in life, man. It is really just like the most counterproductive freaking thing you could do.
No, it's true, and you've always been telling me that, like, even from day one when I spoke to you.
Yeah.
Like, you thought I was going to do well in this aspect, and even the results that I'm getting now, you probably look at it as like, I expected it from this guy. With me, it's still like a shot.
Yeah.
So, I forgot what I was going to say. So, I definitely learning more.
Mm-hmm.
The first time ever, like, I had 3 days with 3 different girls in, like, 4 days, like, last week or whatever, leading up into this week.
Mm-hmm. So,
the opportunity is there.
Mm-hmm. It is. It's there. It's there. It's just, you're overthinking, man. You're overthinking. How many dates have you gone on since we started coaching?
That's been a lot of the time. How many what?
How many dates have you gone on since we started coaching with you?
Number of girls or just total dates?
Just dates in general.
Probably like 5 or 6.
Yeah. So, I mean, you're really going to...
Before it was zero.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Here's the thing, right? You just have to realize that it's going to take some time, okay? There's just no ands, ifs, or buts about it. And your top priority needs to be like, I just need to go on a date. I just need to go on dates. If you really want to figure this out, okay? If you just want to figure this out, you just need to go on dates and pay attention, and have to realize that when you're on these dates, even if you just like meet some girls and they're like kind of weird or whatever, you're just like, they're just, it's probably not you. It is probably them. I mean, to an extent, yeah, I have to agree that, part of the burden of performance does lie on you, right? But the other thing is this, like, a lot of guys don't realize when you go on dates with girls, you're going on with dates with some girls and they're single, right? And some of these women are going to be single for life. So you're just meeting some really crazies out there. And it's all about collecting data. It's all about sourcing. It's all about learning, okay? A lot of guys just aimlessly go on dates and hope to fall in love. Like literally, that's their strategy. I'm just looking for the right one. I want to fall in love, right? And it's fucking stupid. It's extremely stupid. And it's not going to happen. It's not real. Sorry. Love is not real. It's a chemical reaction in your mind. Love is a choice, if anything, if you want to get, real philosophical about it. But, dude, it's just going to take time, and just pay attention on the dates. Look, 5-6 dates, man. This week, how many dates did I go on? This week I went on... What's today? Today's Friday. Dude, this week flew by. This week I spent time with 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me check my DMs real quick. I hung out with 4 girls this week. I hung out with. Okay? And I'm not even trying. Okay? So you have to realize, like, 5-6 dates, congratulations. It's a big jump up for, from a guy going from 0. But you have to realize that you really start getting some solid understanding under your mind when you go on 100 dates. 100 dates and 100 cold approaches and 100 dates, it's very doable. And a lot of guys, they say like this, like, oh man, I don't have time for that. Like, what a waste of time. Really? So you just think your desire for sex is just going to disappear, and you're just going to, I'm going to like, oh, I've decided to become, I don't know, a Quaker. I'm going to be an Amish person, like the guy on the Quaker oatmeal, No, you're going to desire sex until the day you die. So if you're smart enough, you should figure out how to solve this sexual hunger problem that all men have. Not sitting around begging for scraps. So 100 cold approaches and 100 dates. Just write that down. And even if it takes you 2 years to knock it out, but to be honest with you, 100 cold approaches, you could get that done in 1 month, okay? 100 dates, you can get that done in 6 months. Okay, worst case scenario, a year. But the data that you have and the skills that you pick up from that, it's priceless. It's priceless because a staggering majority of guys are atrocious with women. But what I'm trying to say is this. You just need more repetitions and pay attention to what's going on the date. From the 2 dates we have already talked to you about in the Patreon group, you're doing great. All you need now is more repetitions. That's it.
That is true. I escalated a lot quicker on those 2 cases than I thought I was going to. And even on the 3rd date, I was able to do that. Mm-hmm. Now, I wasn't able to close it, but it got to a certain point. And you're right about, what else are you going to do? Like, you're just going to stay sexually frustrated. I found that out the hard way, just by not taking any action. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
so
go ahead.
No, so it was just leading me to my next question. It has nothing to do with dating. It just has to do with you were talking to a guy before last time. I guess the last couple of weeks he was talking about working in a corporation and corporate life. I don't know if you remember.
Uh-huh.
What? All right, so I was thinking about it. What he was saying got me thinking.
Are you talking about the Indian guy from Florida?
I just got the realization. I guess it was an Indian. He was an Indian guy. I don't remember.
He was talking about how he hates how feminized corporate America has become and how everybody's an idiot.
Right. That's the guy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's an Indian dude from Florida. Good guy. I like that guy.
Right. So one of the things he was mentioning about, because it's becoming feminized and people are getting opportunities that they shouldn't. And it reminded me of a quote somebody mentioned to me years ago, that they said that the way our system is supposed to be in America, capitalism, is that it's like a mirror of what the animal kingdom should be, and that the way that the strong survive.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like, a human, you're an animal, you're just a really intelligent animal.
Mm-hmm.
So why, I don't know, is it possible for us to get back to that dynamic, or is it just off the rails now?
In what sense? What do you mean?
In the sense that you're not getting away from your instinct, that the way this system is supposed to be set up is for a strong to survive, not for everyone to get every opportunity, because it's just not feasibly possible for the society to be strong.
Right. Yeah, well, you just got to take yours. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You have to, you just got to take yours.
Maybe I was overanalyzing a little bit.
No, you are. Look, man, 5 to 6 dates, that ain't nothing. Like, that's a great achievement on your end, and you should be very proud of yourself. And, you're doing a great job. In the large picture, that's like, you went to the gym and you curled 15-pound weights, for 3 days. That's like the equivalent. It's good. You're in the gym, you're curling, you're doing weights, but there's a 315-pound deadlift waiting for you in your future. You know what I mean? There's levels to the game. So you're doing the necessary steps to get to that 315-pound deadlift, but you're still at the very beginning, my good man.
Yeah, it's a steep mountain.
It is.
I know that for sure.
It is, and there's always a bigger fish.
Oh, and then I think I had a question related to finance.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
I'm trying to remember. I wrote it down. Yeah, so once things clear up for my debt, I know I want to get into more investing and probably learn more about crypto.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
You were mentioning before, I remember you were talking, I think it was like a couple of weeks ago, you and Charlie were talking like most guys aren't watching this, and you guys are giving gold out basically for free.
Yep.
Like in terms of knowledge.
Oh, I know.
Once things clear up, what would be a good starting point for me to get into it?
Just watch Charlie's show. Charlie from Cultivate Crypto. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. Turn notifications on. And then, it starts at 8 a.m. Eastern. Watch him and then follow up with me after. And then he does the Tokyo Crypto Show with me on Wednesday, and actively listen and just force yourself to pay attention. And I tell you what, we've been telling people this year that Bitcoin's going to hit 15,000. And a lot of people were like, oh, these guys are crazy. These guys are nuts. We were saying that in Q1. And here we are, Bitcoin knocking at the door at 15,000. Like Charlie and I, we went out and had lunch the other day, right? And we were celebrating. We went to a nice place. We had a $400 lunch between me, Charlie, and Martin from Body Language Mastery, the French guy, right? I paid, soft flex, whatever. But we had a wonderful lunch, and we were just sitting around talking how we just used to be two schmucks in the office, and we were just like, man, fuck this system, fuck this corporate life. We're smarter than these idiots. We're making all these money for these people, hand over fist. We're getting dealt out pennies. And we just, in 2018, we both quit that corporate job. And here we are 2 years later, and we're killing the game, absolutely murdering the game. And it all started with us just one by one day at a time, slow but consistent grind. It was a slow and consistent grind. Every single day, we put a deposit into the bank of ourselves. And now, next year, 2021, $1 million is on the table for Charlie and I. Like $1 million net profit acquired is totally in the cards for next year. The thing is, a lot of people a lot of people have these mental blocks. They think like, oh, I cannot become financially free. I cannot create my life that I want. I can't do it. It's not possible. And if you don't believe it's possible, then it won't be possible. I believe it's possible. And therefore, I take action based off my belief system every day, and action equals results.
That is true. That's the biggest thing for someone like me too, is just destroying those mental blocks.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny that you even mentioned, you and Charlie back in 2018 feeling like, this is, what you're doing at your job is basically bullshit. Like, you're leveraging your time and you're not getting the value out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I had the same thing happen to me this week. I was just sitting at the desk and I was like, this is what I'm doing? Like, this is crazy. Like, they have the advantage and I'm just, plugging away at it.
Yep. And it just takes, the thing is, it's just about, have you read The Compound Effect yet?
No, I'm going to read that next.
And then you have to read Atomic Habits right after that, okay? But look at it, all right?
Okay.
Pay attention to it. You have to realize that, it's just, it's just, it's not an emotional thing. You're not going to feel something when you consistently put the work in every day. It's just a logical thing. You logically put the work in every day, and then you will logically see the results. A lot of people expect to feel, okay? And that's not going to get you anywhere if you're looking for to feel about something. You know what I mean?
No, I know what you mean. I'm not looking to feel. I'm looking to see a tangible result. I guess that's my thing.
Mm. Yep. So that's the thing, man.
But you only get that if you keep consistently doing it. So yeah.
Yeah, just like I said, take a step back and look at how much action you're putting in towards the goals that you want, right? Do you clearly know what your goals are?
I wrote them out like you told us to.
Mm-hmm.
And I still have them there as a reminder, but I think I need to realign them.
Are you reading them on a daily basis?
No. I should be reading them on a daily basis. I carry them with me, but I don't read it on a daily basis.
You should read them every single day.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna let you go. Got some other callers on the line.
Gonna be part of the brain lunch.
You'll be all right, buddy.
All right.
You'll be all right. Keep your head up. Don't think so much. Just take action.
Will do.
All right, buddy. Peace out.
I got you. Peace.
All right. Let's go to 206. 206, what's up?
Hey, Don, what's going on, man?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, John, it's me, it's Mask. How you doing, man?
Just chilling, buddy. How are you?
Oh, I'm good, brother. Hey, listen, though, I'm kind of on cloud 9 right now. I'm looking at my crypto wallet. I was losing it last night. I don't know if Charlie told you, but I was losing it. DMing him, and I'm not gonna lie. I just was like, okay. I was having I understand you now. When you were like, oh, last time around, you were like, oh, I was freaking out. It's ridiculous. Like, it's just your heart starts to pound.
Yeah.
You see them numbers, you just go, oh, it's happening. It's real.
Mm-hmm.
It's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. So now I'm gonna take the next step. I'm gonna take some time today and this weekend, because I'll be honest, I'm kind of a boomer when it comes to certain things, certain technologies, especially when money's involved. I personally don't want to be one of those horror stories where a guy sends crypto to the wrong wallet or something and he doesn't get it back. I don't want to be one of those laughing stock stories. So I'm going to have to really learn how to use Uniswap and figure out Polkadot and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But for you, when you did this, did you do it with a consultation or did you just do it on your own?
With Charlie?
Yeah, did you just kind of read up on how to do it, then do it, or did you just kind of go through? Did you do it live during the consultation? Just trying to figure out what's the if it's something that I could just do it, or if I should just
listen.
do a consultation.
How much? No, you should definitely book a consultation and get a direction. You need to have an idea, a goal, a plan. Okay. Yep. The thing is this, are you putting in daily, educational time to learning crypto right now? Yes or no?
Yes. I'm spending at least half an hour a day just kind of reading and making sure.
What are you reading?
The only thing I haven't done is the interface, learning how, because every exchange is different. So that's the only thing I haven't done yet.
Right. So what are you trying to learn and what are you trying to do when it comes to cryptocurrency?
So, basically, the goal now is to learn how to use Uniswap. So I think that's the next step. So then I can actually successfully, without any issues, and confidently, get some Polkadot and then be able to, quickly, trade if it were to go, drop, or if it would, if it were to, you know what I mean? Take your losses or collect what you can get when it's at the top of the market, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think on a very, very surface level, I'm looking into Polkadot right now.
Yep.
I would say that, based off of just a very surface level analysis of what I've seen, Polkadot, keep in mind, Polkadot came out in August of this year. And we're setting up for a really massive bull run starting in Q1 of 2021. Some people think Polkadot's going to hit $400, and it's $4 right now. I definitely see Polkadot spiking up, in my opinion. This is not financial advice, but I do see Polkadot spiking up. Here's why. They have a massive marketing team and a gigantic presence in China. That's all you need to know.
Yep. I'm down. I'm down.
So,
anyways, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Go talk to Charlie from cultivatecrypto.com. Book a consultation. It's cheap as shit.
I will.
And let me see.
Tomorrow,
oh, yeah.
if you want to watch me.
Yeah, Charlie's still going on, but he's about to end his show. But go book a consultation and then send him 500 DMs on Telegram to follow up and make sure he schedules it with you. And tell him I sent you to do that.
Yeah.
And then that
will do. All right, thanks.
All right, buddy. Peace out.
Peace. Bye.
All right, we go to 863. 863, what's up?
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, I wanted to find out, girls, they're wearing freaking earbuds and shit in the gym and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you suggest as far as approaching like that? And also, how can you get around the whole mask thing with COVID and everything like that?
Are you? It sounds to me like you're approaching no girls outside the gym.
No, my cold approach is like next to nil. I'll be honest.
Yeah, so that's why you're
trying to get back.
You don't try. You just cold approach. Okay. You don't. There's no trying. There's no emotion. You either do it or you don't. And you're so thirsty that you're I personally do not believe in approaching girls at the gym. I think it has one of the lowest ROIs. Here's why. Okay. One, if it does go south, then you're going to be like the gym creep. You know what I mean? Like, because girls will typically, in order to preserve their reputation, women will actively go on a smear campaign to destroy your reputation before you can destroy hers. Okay? And if you win this war, it'll be hard to win like the war of smearing or whatnot versus her if you don't take a proactive stance. Okay? Secondly, one of you guys is gonna have to quit the gym, and then I just don't like drama at my gym. I don't talk to anybody at my gym. I go to my gym, I work out. Like, if somebody wants to talk to me, they can say something, but I'm not going there to make friends. I'm going there to exercise. I'm going there to lose fat. I'm going there to build muscle, and I'm in and out. I don't even care if a girl's hot at the gym, because I talk to so many girls everywhere in my life, that who cares? Like, yeah, just another hot girl, who cares? But you're just thirsty because you're not approaching girls elsewhere. How old are you?
Late 40s.
Okay. What's your body count?
46, 47. Around about 30 something.
Okay. Are you divorced? When was the last time you fucked a new girl?
Divorced. Long time.
Okay. Yeah. What? Just give me an exact number. When was the last time you fucked a girl?
Oh, maybe 3 or 4 years ago.
And you've been jerking off and just being a fucking dork, or what?
Well, yeah, for right now.
Okay. What's going on? Are you broke? Are you fat? What's going on?
Well, I am broke, but yeah, it's divorce really took me to the cleaners, so.
Mm-hmm. But I mean,
and there was, basically there was some shit that happened with my ex's boyfriend, and there was a bunch of lies that went down, and I ended up going to jail over it. I had a good job.
Mm-hmm.
I was making a lot of money. Or not. I was making good money. That's what I should say. Mm-hmm. And then all this happened, and it just destroyed my life. Really. And I'm trying to pick myself back up.
Yeah.
And I read Unscripted, like you were talking about. I'm reading that right now, and just trying to work on some stuff.
Well, you definitely. I'm gonna be very direct with you. So you're just gonna need to put on your big boy pants and take this like a man, okay? You really.
Well, I'm a Marine, so I can deal with that.
Good. Yeah, you just fucked up. You fucked up to be 46, 47 and broke and sexless. You kind of squandered your life. However, there's time to turn this around. Do you have a felony? What'd you do? You beat this guy's ass? You have aggravated assault charges? What is it?
I had an aggravated assault charge, yeah.
Okay, and are you a felon?
No, I pled out on it.
Okay, so you don't have the charge.
No.
Okay.
I mean, it still sticks on your record. It shows up if it still shows up if they do a background on you.
Right.
So.
And what's your talent for making money in the world?
I'm a trainer, or I was a trainer.
Personal trainer?
I've been in education for a long time. No, education and training and development.
So what do you do? What does that mean?
Well, I was a training specialist. I worked with the military. I taught them IED, route clearance, and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. And are you a veteran now?
I've been a veteran, yeah.
How long have you been out of the military?
Oh, freaking, Jesus. Maybe 30 years or so, since 97.
30 years? Bro, you're 47. 47 minus 30 is 17.
Okay. It's since 97.
Okay. So what do you do for work right now?
I'm trying to work for myself, flipping cars is what I'm doing right now.
So you don't have a job?
No, I don't. I work for myself again. Mm-hmm. I make enough to get by, but you know, it's not. I'm gonna have to do something eventually. I'm trying. Like I said, I'm trying to work something out. I've been working on this car. I've filmed all of it, and I'm at the point where I need to. I tried to do put a film together, like with editing, but my computer was like so fucking slow. I mean, I could probably let it crank overnight and do it, but to do like marketing, like to do affiliate marketing through that. So put it on YouTube, and then put in the affiliate links and try to compound through that, and also working as a mechanic on vehicles and stuff. So.
Okay, so why don't you take money and go buy a better computer?
Well, I'm going to, you know.
How long have you been telling yourself that?
I got a car that I got a car that I'm working on right now that I'm getting ready to flip over. So once I get that sold, then I can, you know, look at getting a better computer.
What kind of computer do you have right now, Macintosh or PC?
I'm running Linux on a Toshiba laptop.
So what are you using for video editing?
Yeah. It's one shot is what or no, open shot. It's called an open shot.
What are you filming with?
Just my freaking cell phone.
What kind of cell phone do you have?
It's a Samsung.
You want to get
Galaxy.
Which one? There's like a million Samsung Galaxies.
S5.
All right, man. So what's the deal? You jerking off and looking at porn every day? You just sound like you're in a rut. You're like depressing me just talking to me.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I've pretty much put away porn, and I haven't been jerking off like nearly as much. So what does that mean? I mean, that's where it is.
You jerking off once a day?
You know, I've stopped. I've stopped as much. You know, I've stopped a lot, and I don't look at porn nearly. No, not very much.
Right. Okay. Well, you need to get more money. You need to go get a job. You have too much fucking time. I guarantee you're not working as hard as you can, in my opinion. It just doesn't sounds like me. You're moping around, feeling sorry for yourself, and you're kind of just lolling around, probably waking up late. Are you not? I feel like you're living a very lackadaisical lifestyle. Am I wrong here? Sounds like you're half-assing, to be honest with you.
Well, you know, it could be that. It could be that.
Well, don't listen. Don't bullshit me. Don't beat around the bush. Are you half-assing it right now? Yes or no?
It's about on average, I would say.
Okay. So, look, where are you?
I'm in Florida.
What city?
Winter Haven.
No jobs? What's the deal? You need to go get a job or some kind of daily revenue generating activity to distract you from sitting around and feeling sorry for yourself. Are you drinking and shit?
A little bit, but look, dude, I'm like I said, I'm working on these cars.
Yeah, but listen, look.
I'm working on these cars.
I know that, but you could be doing better. I'm just telling you, you can optimize your day way better, okay? I'm telling you, I'm a fucking high-performing guy, all right? And the way you're going about your day right now, I don't know if it's from ignorance or from laziness but if I was broke like you, I wouldn't be drinking alcohol at all, and I wouldn't be jerking off. You have to earn that shit. You got to earn your vices, okay? You haven't earned that, my friend. If you're 46 years old, broke, sexless, sad, like you need to fix your life. You don't need to be jerking off and drinking alcohol. That's going to make you more sad. You're putting daily deposits into the fucking loser bin. You need to just clean up your lifestyle, man. First things first, are you eating garbage food too, or are you eating clean?
I'm eating good food, dude. I'm eating, you know, like I should.
And what is that? You eating out or are you cooking everything?
I cook my own stuff.
Okay. All right. Good stuff. Tell me what your daily routine is like.
Normally I wake up, probably about 8 o'clock in the morning, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go out, start working on the cars. I generally, the night before, most of the time I'll plan, okay, what I got to do the next day, and I'll set it all out, and then go to what I'm doing. But the car, like I said, I'm working on the cars and everything like that. And then I'll take a break in the middle of the day for lunch.
Mm-hmm.
And usually I'll watch a little bit of Patrice O'Neill, or what you're doing on that, and some other guys on what used to be the Red Man Group.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll go back to it till about dusk, and then have dinner, and then I'll go ahead and go to the gym after that, and then come back and go to sleep. And I have been reading a chapter of Unscripted in the morning. I'll wake up, I'll read a chapter of Unscripted, and then I'll go and start working on vehicles and stuff.
Yeah. How much money do you think you're making a month?
Maybe about 2,000.
All right, that's
2,500 maybe.
Yeah, that's not good enough, man. And what's your goal with this whole thing?
Well, I'm hoping that I can get some compounding action as far as the internet stuff. I know that I have to tighten up as far as analysis on doing flips. I'm a little bit behind the power curve on that, but I am learning quickly, how I can be more thorough with my analysis and get a shorter cut on my time as far as turning the cars over again quickly.
So here's the deal. Here's the deal. Here. I'm not going to cut you off here. Listen, you need to stop watching red pill content during the day. You're what I call a red pill masturbator. Okay. You're watching all this red pill content. You're trying to be some pseudo alpha male, but your fucking life is a mess. You need to be watching affiliate marketing videos. You need to be studying internet marketing. You need to be studying computer videos. You need to be coming up with better ideas to make more money, to get a better computer. Do you know what kind of computer do you want to get? How is that chosen? Is that picked out, or is this all, dust in the wind that you're trying to collect?
I haven't figured it out yet. No.
Okay, so look, with all due respect, man, your life is shit because your plan is shit, and this shitty daily execution is why your life sucks. You need to get organized, and you need a sense of urgency, man. Dude, you are 46 years old, okay? You got about 30 years of life left, and then you're dead, okay? And you probably got 15 years of, robustness left in you. Then it's just like, I'm holding on not to die. You do realize that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I don't know. You need to go get your testosterone levels checked. You definitely need to stop jerking off and stop drinking alcohol immediately. What are you drinking? You drinking booze? You drinking beer? You drinking liquor?
Both.
Oh, everything. So you have a budget for alcohol, and you have a budget for fucking booze and shit, but you don't have money saved up for computers. Is that where we are right now?
Yeah, man. It's not like I drink a shitload every day. I have a couple of drinks. That's it.
It doesn't matter. Listen, take this like a man, but you're a loser right now, dude. You don't have the right to drink. You need to get your act together. Like, there's no rationalizing that at all. Now, the good news is this. You're trying to make your life better. Like, you have huge balls to pick up the phone and call me and ask for help, because most men will just silently suffer or blame society. You're trying. You have a plan. Your plan is shit. It's a good plan, but your execution of the plan is shit. I'll say that. Your plan is fantastic, but your execution is trash. Do you have a piece of paper or pen to write something down?
Hold on 1 second.
Smash that like button, bros. We need like 5 million likes. Send this video to everybody you know, too, so we can have a lot of viewers.
Go ahead.
You need to read every single book by Russell Brunson. You need to read .com Secrets. Okay, you need to read all of his books. Start with .com Secrets.
Is that DOT, spelled out DOT?
Yes, sir.
Or is it? Okay. Okay.
And you need to do something.
All right, I'll definitely do that.
And then here's another thing. You need to figure out a way to start making more money faster. This whole flipping cars thing and working on cars bullshit, this ain't it, man. That is just like, you need to figure out how to be a mobile mechanic, post some ads on Craigslist, but you need to get a minimum of $100 to $200 coming in cash every single day. That needs to be your goal, on top of the car flipping stuff. You're moving way too slow, and at this rate, you're never going to see success. You need to move faster.
Okay.
What's your name?
EE.
Egan?
No, Evan.
Evan. All right, Evan. Yeah, dude, that's what you need to do. Stop drinking, stop jerking off, cold approach women in the daytime just so you get to have some sex and get some fucking confidence under your belt, and then figure out a way to get some more money, whether it be getting a job and then working on your cars, because this whole working on cars thing it's too slow. It doesn't work. I mean, you need to do something better. This is a waste of time, and your plan is not optimized. You should be endlessly optimizing, okay? Your plan is poorly optimized, my friend. Very poorly optimized.
Dude, it feels like I can't get a job because of what happened in the past.
Your feelings, listen.
Legality and all that shit.
I'll stop you right there. Your feelings don't matter. There's jobs out there. There's trade. You can go learn to be a welder. You can get employed as a welder right off the bat, making $19, $20 an hour. And that'll get you going, because you don't have consistent money coming in, and you're not taking consistent action every single day. If you don't change what you're doing right now, like this whole feeling thing you just told me is garbage. You need to go out in the real world and figure it out. You need to go to interviews. You need to apply. You need to hire somebody to give you a professional resume. You need to hit the ground running, or your life is just going to get worse as you get older.
Okay.
So call me back next week, all right?
Okay.
All right, man. We'll talk.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Whew, that was a long one. How's everybody doing? Who's Donovan banning somebody? GMO meat destroys us? No, he's right. Let's see. All right, let's go to 315. Guys, call in with your phone numbers. Call in with your phone numbers, X. Call in with your question. 657-383-1318. Don't forget, Salty Receipts is going down right here tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The party is getting going. You're not going to want to miss out on this. It's going to be a live stream. It's going to be like 10 million hot Japanese girls here. My phone is lit up. I'm going to be lit up. You're going to see so much cool costumes. It's going to be friggin' amazing, dude. We're decorating the entire living room. It's going to be fantastic. We got another caller on the air. 315.
Hey, John, what's up?
Hey, who dis?
This is Alex. I actually called you a few weeks ago. You probably don't remember, but I wanted to mention something about a caller you had on the show a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking about this Filipina that he had met up with at a bar, and like everything was going well. And then when it came down to like they were in the room together, like after they went back to his place, yet she wouldn't put out.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that by any chance?
Nope.
That story?
No, I do not. But talk to me.
Yeah.
You got my full undivided attention.
He was kind of flustered. Yeah. Well, he was he was so flustered because he met this girl on Tinder, and like, you know how Tinder is. He was saying like a lot of times he meets girls from Tinder and they don't look like their photos.
Mm-hmm.
But this Filipina looked even better than her pictures, and so he was very excited, and like the date was going really well. And then he meets up with her. He brings her back to his apartment, and then she made out with him, and but she didn't actually hook up with him. But that relates to my story because I had a very similar thing happen to me. I met this Filipina, like we walked around the city, and then I go back to her place, like we're having a great time, and you know she's being very playful and nice, which you don't get a lot of in America with American girls. I've noticed.
Where are you in
America? Different kind of.
Where are you in America?
I'm in New York.
Oh, well, yeah, you deserve to suffer. Get out of New York.
Yeah, I know, right? It's. I mean, I'm not in New York City, just New York State.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so I was with this girl, and like we were having a great time. Like she actually like bought me food, and everything, and like I was super excited because like, I was really hoping to hook up with her because she's very cute, cuter than her pictures, and she was so nice, like so easy to talk to. But it didn't happen. It never happened. Like she was a virgin. She told me she was a virgin, and she was 28, which also is like, holy shit. Like I need to go to the Philippines. I'm like,
yeah. Let me tell you something. She's a virgin. Listen. She's a virgin in 28, and I just took a shit, and I gained 5 Bitcoin when I took that shit. It automatically hit my cryptocurrency wallet. I shit and I got 5 Bitcoin. It's pretty awesome, right? I made over $50,000 just by taking a shit. I'm trying to tell you, she's fucking lying, dude. 28-year-old virgin on a date with you? Come on, man. What makes you so special?
I don't know, but you know how girls in other countries can be, like Southeast Asia, like a lot of those girls are more traditional, and they like to wait till marriage.
Listen. How old are you, buddy?
I'm not being naive. She probably was lying to me, but for some reason I got the feeling that she wasn't. I'm 27.
Okay. What's your body count, kid?
It's probably 20. It's actually probably 27, 28.
Okay. Not bad. But your bullshit radar should have gone off immediately. You should not even considered that to have been the truth. And where did you get her? Y'all met her off of Tinder?
Yes. But she actually just moved here. Like she just moved to America from the Philippines.
Okay.
So
listen, bro. Filipino girls, they love having sex. Okay, Filipino girls.
Donate $100
hold on,
right now.
1 second.
You're a beta male. You're a cuck. You're blue pill for life.
All right.
You're gonna send me $1,000.
yeah, I know they do. I remember who's the guy? Who's the guy that you had on that black dude that joined Rule? I think you joined Rule Zero before.
Myron Gaines.
He said he went to the Philippines and he was like,
"Oh no,
him, this other dude,
Afi Kingdom,
kind of newer.
Afi Kingdom."
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was like, I went to the Philippines, and like, if you wake up and decide I'm gonna have sex with 6 Filipinas, then you will. If you wake up and you want to have sex with 10, then you will. Like,
yeah, man. Let me tell you something. That girl lied to you,
yeah.
and you fucking believed her. What's a virgin doing on Tinder?
Well, I mean, whether I believed her or not, like, yeah, I'm sorry, go ahead.
What's a virgin doing on Tinder?
Well, she just moved here. She's probably looking to meet some people. I don't know.
You're so naive, man. You know, if I was running a Ponzi scheme, I would rip you off so hard.
Right.
This is your medicine. Take your medicine, all right? Take your daily red pill. Put some red pills in the chat for this guy, gentlemen. Put some red pills in the chat for this guy. So, what's your question? Let's talk to me, baby. What's good?
Well, I was just wondering, like, so you're in Japan, but you've never been to any other like countries in have you been to like Korea, Southeast Asia?
I've been to Korea. I've been to Korea. I've been to Thailand.
Yeah.
I've been to Vietnam, and I've been to Japan, and I've been to Jeju Island, which is the island south of Korea. It's technically Korea, but I've been there as well.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what's your opinion of the girls there? Like, did you have a lot of sex when you were in those countries?
For sure. I mean, I'm a pimp. I'll find pussy anywhere I go on the planet. So the thing is,
Right.
it's not necessarily going to be easier for you over here, but the quality of women will be higher. But there's a whole slew of things you have to deal with when you're over here. Like, a lot of people just think they're going to come to Asia and it's like, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, my life is perfect, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, and I'm fucking just because I'm white. Like, you don't understand is like people are talking about America like systemic racism is built into America. That is such bullshit. There is systemic racism literally all over fucking Asia. Do you know in Thailand, if you're not a Thai citizen, you cannot buy property in Thailand. If you are not a Thai citizen, you cannot buy property, and you can never become a Thai citizen. Okay, there's little things like that. There's Korean only bars in Korea. There's Japanese only bars in Japan. I mean, if you pick a fight in Vietnam, listen, you're gonna get a fucking 30 families after you, beating your fucking ass and chopping you up with machetes. Like, you know, there are a lot of things over here that are very hard to deal with as well. It takes the strong to survive over here. Okay. Now, that being said, the quality of women here is higher for sure. American women are the bottom of the barrel. Okay. In the world, American women are the absolute worst quality women on the entire planet because America is the source of feminism, and feminism is ground zero in America. You understand that? And feminism ruins women.
Yeah. Oh.
Feminism is not a positive word. People will fake it. They'll in real, like when you meet them in real life, like, oh yeah, I support feminism. They're either doing that to keep people off their back, or they're doing it to have, like, you know, sneaky fucker game, like, you know, back, like little snake beta male game. But American women are the bottom of the global barrel. So anywhere else you go, it's going to be a lot better. Now, why are you asking me these things? Do you want to go? What do you do for your living in New York? What do you do?
Well, I work in an office full time. It's I don't want to get into exactly what I do, but it's not that exciting. But well, I just brought it up because I was thinking about traveling after the pandemic. I wanted to go to one of those countries.
You should.
I'm not sure which one, but
you should. Have you ever left America?
Yeah. No, actually, I've not, sadly.
Do you have a passport?
So, yes, I do.
Okay. Can you find your passport in your double wide trailer because you fucking have never left America?
I haven't used it yet, but yeah, I was actually going to take a trip this summer, and then COVID happened. So
you should travel somewhere far away from America. it'll red pill you in a way that life. I think like something like I think 50% of Americans do not have their passport.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, man, because they don't realize like life outside of America. They probably don't realize how great it probably is. Like once you get outside of America, you probably don't even want to come back.
No, I mean, for me personally, no. I mean, I honestly, the only reason I'm going to America this friggin' December is to have Hot Dude Con in California, to have Hot Dude Con in Orlando, Florida, to have Hot Dude Con in Miami, Florida, and to see my family for Christmas. Other than that, I'm booking the quickest flight to get me the hell out of America, period.
Yeah. I also wanted to ask you, on the previous show that I called in at, I asked you about like how to keep a man if you're a woman, and you were telling me like servitude is important, and how like you don't cook for a man if you don't, clean for a man or like massage a man, like the relationship is not gonna last. But I wanted to kind of push back on that because I forgot to say something about that. Let's see, because don't you think like if their personality is like is good and that you can like laugh with them and like they're easy to talk to, that can kind of make up for a lot of the lack of servitude. Let's say if they don't want to do those kind of service thing, like those kind of things for you. I
mean, you sound like a square, dude. I mean, yeah, that's fine, but I don't give a fuck.
I know, I'm not great at talking. I'm sorry.
No, listen. No. I'm not talking about the way you speak. The way you communicate is fine. I'm talking about your mindset, bro. I don't give a shit what some girl has to talk about me about. I don't hit up my girls like, hey, let's have some like stimulating conversation. I don't do that. When my girls come over, it's sex and servitude and silence. That's what I want. Like, we'll chat maybe if I need to pick her brain about some stuff in Japanese culture, or like, one of these bitches told me some stuff about Lululemon and I was interested about that and I went and bought some stuff. But like, other than that, like, what am I going to sit around and talk to her? Like, what do you feel about, the future of cryptocurrency? Where's it going? What are you talking to these girls about? If you're having like these, like, nice conversations with these girls, chances are these conversations are low level and, basically like, pleb level shit. You're not talking about building empires. You're not talking about conquering. You're not talking about, what are you talking to these girls about? Or is this something you're just making up in your head that's never been experienced by you? This is just some ideal you think you're chasing right now.
No, I mean, actually there's this girl I'm seeing right now that like very, very easy to talk to, very down to earth. It's just a very pleasant feeling when I'm around her.
Are you banging her?
And we can talk about anything. Not yet. This is only the second time I saw her. So I made a move on her the other night, but she wasn't really feeling it. So
you're in the friend zone.
I'm just gonna keep pursuing it. No, I don't want to be friend zoned.
Nigga, you are in the friend zone.
That's not what I do. I don't be friends.
You are in the friend zone. Where did you meet this girl? Where did you meet this girl? You met off a dating app or something?
Right now, but it's actually a funny story, man.
Listen, I don't care about your funny stories. I need you to answer my questions. Hey, listen, you need to pay attention to me. You're kind of all over the place.
Yeah, I was on.
Where did you meet this girl?
I was on Tinder. I was on Tinder, but I didn't meet this girl. It was her roommate. I met on Tinder. She invited me over for some Netflix, and then I meet her, and then I realized I'm not that attracted to her, but her roommate was on the couch, and so I just start talking to her, and before you know it, I get her number, and then so I've only known her for like a week.
And how many times have you hung out with her?
So after probably actually only 2 times.
What did you do?
But the first time her roommate was there, it was that night that I came over there.
So then you didn't hang out with her 2 times.
Count that as one time that we.
How many dates have you gone out with this girl? Have you?
Just one time. Yeah, it was just one time alone with her. So.
And what is the date? Did you go on a date or what happened? Give me the details of this hangout.
So it wasn't actually a real date. Like, I just went to her apartment. Like, we were supposed to get a drink, but then she was getting scared about getting COVID because the COVID cases are increasing over here. So she was kind of being cautious about going out. So we just hung out at her apartment.
And then where was the girl you were trying to fuck? Why didn't you fuck the first girl?
Because I just wasn't into her. Like, her Tinder pictures looked a lot better than what she actually looked like. And her friend was at work, or she was at work while I was hanging out with her.
Thank you, Benjamin Diaz, for the $2 super chat. Do you work in some kind of left-brained kind of thing? Are you like an engineer or a software developer or something?
No, not at all. No.
What do you do?
So I work with like government records, basically. Like, I help convert. What I do is I convert paper government records to digital format. So we work with like different local governments in like 7 different states.
That's under the Obama administration, right? The whole.
It's pretty simple. It's not rocket science.
Is it the medical records thing?
No, not medical records. I mean, there are some medical records, but it has to deal with. I just started the job actually, but like we deal with like marriage licenses, like court records, just a lot of different records. But
so going back to this other bitch, why did you not fuck her? The initial Tinder bitch.
Because I was not attracted to her. She was a lot chunkier than I thought she was, and I didn't want to I wasn't feeling it. Her friend was there, and I just started talking to her friend. I joined her on the couch. It was probably kind of a dick move on me, but I was like, her friend was there, and I just joined her friend, and I kind of ignored the other girl. So.
Okay, and then so on the second date, it was just chilling at her place. Did she know this was a date, or what's the deal?
I think so. But I'm not sure what she had in mind. What do you think I should do? How do you think I should continue this?
Wait, listen, like, dude. You have
I text her and be like,
listen.
Donate $100 right now. You're a beta male.
You got to
You're a cuck. You're blue pill for life. You better send me $1,000 in donation right now.
Thank you for the $3.99, Christian Matiko. Dude, you have like a 4chan levels of autism, dude. You know, like when I'm talking to you, I sometimes wonder if you're even listening when we're communicating. Here's the deal. On the second the date or whatever with this other chick, how did you set the context of hanging out? Were you like, hey, let's hang out and go to a bar? And she said no. And then you said, okay, I'm going to go to your house. And then what happened?
Yeah, so right when she said that she didn't want to go to the bar, because I originally thought we were going to the bar, and she's like, at the last minute, she's like, no, I'm not really feeling it. So then I'm at her place to pick her up, right? And I'm like, well, so I'm already here. So why don't we just hang out? Why don't we just So she's like, yeah. So she lets me in, and we hang out for a couple hours. So that's how that happened.
Did you make the move?
I tried to. We were on the couch. We weren't like cuddling or anything. I think she was being very kind of reserved on. I didn't really feel like she wanted to cuddle. I tried to make a move. I tried to like pull her towards me, but she wasn't reciprocating it. So maybe she just needs more time to warm up to me.
No,
I'm not going to wait that long though. I mean, if nothing happens by the next 2 times we hang out, then I'm just going to be like, okay. I can't wait around. So.
What were you doing for the 2 hours that you're hanging out with this chick?
Honestly, we were just watching this American Pie spin-off movie.
Yep.
And just like talking. We were just talking about whatever. Basically it. We weren't drinking or anything.
That's adorable. Did you braid her hair too?
If you guys don't donate $100 right now, you're a beta
Dude, I was
male,
trying, dude. I was
cuck,
trying to like pull her
blue pill
towards
for
me. I
life.
wanted her to like cuddle with
Send
me,
me
but she
$1,000
wasn't.
in donation right
She
now.
wasn't reciprocating any my move. So I know it's kind of a red flag. It's kind of a friend zone thing, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and see like what happens next time, because maybe she just needs to. She just got out of a relationship like a couple months ago.
And she told you this?
Maybe that's part of the reason. What's that?
She told you this? She was in a relationship a couple months ago?
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually, she said she got heartbroken. So.
Yeah, bro, you're in the friend zone.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to change that next time. I'm gonna
Here's what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Here's what you're gonna do. Okay, you're going to 100% make it clear as fuck. The next time you hang out, I want to go on a date. You set the time, the date, and the location. You got it?
Yes, got it.
Okay. After you do that, ask her out in a way that she can only say yes, no, or reschedule. That's it.
Okay. Sounds good.
And then you come back to me, call me next week, all right?
All right, will do.
All right, buddy. Thanks for calling in. Take care of yourself. You're in the friend zone. Don't trust this bitch.
Okay.
Start looking for her replacement. Start looking for her replacement. You motherfuckers will be doomed without me. Al with the $5 super chat says, a girl took her shirt off at my place. I asked if she was hot and whether she wanted me to turn down the heat. Thank you for the $5 super chat. How's everybody? I've been neglecting chat. How you guys doing? Everybody here? Can we throw some golden eggplant emojis in the chat? Boom, boom, boom. Golden eggplant emojis. I'll throw them there. 130 is the perfect number of character count. It fills up the screen nice and symmetrically for all you guys that are OCD like me. Look at this. 130 character count. Look how beautiful that is. A wall of golden eggplant emojis. Good Lord. That guy had full-blown autism. Jesus, save us all. He's in the friend zone, guys. Okay? If a girl starts confessing stuff to you about, her ex and blah, 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 without you prying it out of her, if she electively brings up the information, bro, you might as well just you should just sit there and play this song in your head.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer. Every night, I can feel my leg, my arm, even my fingers.
When a girl starts telling you about her past trauma and the shit, you should just sit there and be like, why am I here? Just to suffer? You should just whip out your phone and just look that up on YouTube and play it as she tells the story and just listen. And that's a great way to change the whole atmosphere of the situation at hand, because really that's yikes. Okay, we got 732, then we got 682 on the line. Call in with your questions, boys. We're riding this bad boy till the wheels fall off. 657-383-1318. No call is too small, and the only dumb question is one you do not ask. 732, what it do?
Hey, Jonathan. It's Brent. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, how are you? Good morning, bud.
Hey, so I just had a couple questions about my date I had the other week, if that's cool.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, so, it went really well. I wound up trying, to go to, multi-venues just to build rapport.
Mm-hmm.
And that actually worked out really well. And then, so after the second bar, we wound up going to, this hill rise that overlooked the city. So it was pretty romantic. So we wound up making out and shit. And she said a couple of things that was interesting. She said that I'm trouble. Usually I call her trouble. She said that I'm a good kisser, and that I'm hard to read. So what does it mean when they say you're hard to read?
It means that you're interesting.
Oh, okay, so it's like a turn on for her, right?
Mm-hmm. So you got her back to your place and you're kissing her or what?
No, I tried to pull her back to my place after the second bar, but we wound up going to like these hills or whatever from the bar, and it overlooks the downtown city.
Mm-hmm.
So we wound up just like watching the cars go, and we wound up making up there.
Mm-hmm. And then what happened? Did you try to bring her back to your place?
I know. I tried, but she had a kid, so we were going like way over late with the babysitter, so she had to get back to her car, and then she can go back to her place. So I didn't wind up closing.
Why didn't you not get the date? Start bringing the date closer back to your place. Why are you going to these outlook places and whatever?
No, both bars were within probably 8 minutes of my place.
I know that, but why are you going to some lookout place and not your place?
Because she recommended it, and I thought it would be kind of cool, so I kind of just went with it.
And what happens when you let a woman lead the interaction?
Goes right down the tubes.
Now you know. But you can still follow up with this one.
And then, yeah, no, I was supposed to go out with her last night, but she wound up not being able to get a sitter. So I just kind of left like, okay, well, I guess you won't see me before I go out because I'm going to Dallas this weekend, so I won't see her. But I could probably hit her up probably next week because I have her on Instagram. So I'm trying to DHV like a mofo on Instagram with this.
Say that again. Hello.
Hey there.
Yeah, say that again. You're trying to deal. What you're doing?
I'm trying to DHV hard on Instagram this weekend because I'm going to Dallas.
Yeah.
And I have her on Instagram, so she's probably going to be following my stories and shit. So
she will.
Yeah, so that's the plan with that girl. And then, hey, another thing, like in the car ride home, she kept asking me like sexual questions and shit. And now I know that there are a bunch of shit tests. And
No. Calm down. What are the sexual questions she was asking you?
Well, first she said that she's very sexual and she gets off when guys use her. And then she said that she asked me when was the last time I had sex.
Bro, this girl's dropping game on you. This is a hot lead. This is a hot lead.
Okay. So obviously I didn't mention that I'm in a long ass dry spell. I said like a month, and then I asked her, so when was the last time for you? She said 4 to 5 months, which obviously she's full of shit. But
why did you tell her directly? Why did you answer her directly? I
know. I fucked up. I was clowning with her the whole date, but then I messed up when she was talking about sex. So
I would, as soon as she said when was the last time you had sex, like 30 minutes before I met you.
I know. I should have said like this morning something ridiculous. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she did another test right after that because we were driving back, and she's like, "Oh wow, well, when's the last time you had car sex? I bet you had car sex like 3 weeks ago with some girl off the site."
Mm-hmm. Why did she say that?
So, obviously another one. I'm just like, no. Why did she say that?
Yeah.
I don't know. She's just trying to pry this. She's just trying to shit test me, I guess, right?
No. Why did she say, I thought you had car sex with some girl 3 weeks ago? That's pretty particular.
Oh, I have no idea why she brought that up.
Well, I would say this. Put her on ice. Okay? And DHV the fuck out of your Dallas trip.
Yeah, I already got a bunch of ideas, so.
Mm-hmm. And then when she gets back, set another date. But she can tell you're inexperienced. I think that's what's happening with a lot of these girls. You got to remember this, buddy. Just so you know, with girls in America, you're playing on ultra hard mode because the majority of them are just like turbo whores. They all know how to game guys. They all know how to like pimp guys out for sex on the surface level. When it comes to long-term game, American girls are trash. They don't know how to lock down a guy long-term. 9 times out of 10, they're atrocious. They have zero long-term game. Short-term game, they're really good. And they're really good because they are just dealing with the thirstiest, most pathetic men on the planet, which are American men in regards to dating. American guys are the biggest simps. Simp nation, simp ground zero. So these girls know how to pimp guys on the front end very, very hard. So she's testing you out and she's fucking, she's, you know, sussing you out and sussing out your level of a skill right now. And she's basically toying with you.
Yeah. Hey, another thing is that she wound up asking me, so like, what are your like deepest desires like sexually? And I said, well, like what do you mean? And then, you know, she starts talking about anal and shit and asked me, have you done anal? I'm like, no. And she's like, what? You mean you haven't gotten head and like have a girl like finger your asshole before? You come like a fucking hose and shit. That's what she said to me, bro.
This girl's a slut, bro. She's down to fuck. You should have gotten sexual with her. You should not have been like, oh, let's go look at this outlook and blah, blah, blah. You know, she could probably taste and smell the inexperience on you. This girl's a slut, okay? First and foremost.
Oh, yeah.
Second of all,
I know.
she's interested in you because the thing is this. When a girl has a kid, it humbles her because she knows she's like a leper in society. Like nobody really is trying to lock down a single mom. It's just not. So she has to be a little bit more humble. She's forced to be more humble. So that's what's going on right now. And so that being said, do what I say. DHV and then set up another date, but plan to get sexual on the second date, okay?
Okay, yeah, for real. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. But yeah, this girl's a fucking disaster. She had a one-night stand when she was 21. She got pregnant, had the kid. The guy wanted nothing to do with her because he was like in his 30s, of course. So he dropped her. Then she married this army dude for health benefits. She smokes weed every night. She drinks. I mean, she's a fucking disaster. But she's into me, which is the good news.
Red flags or green flags. You're doing a great job, man. Keep it up.
That's right, buddy. So yeah, like I said, I just listened to you. I built rapport really, really well, and then like I said, I'll DSK on Instagram and hit her up probably. What do you think? Hit her up like Monday when I get back, or
no? Let her sit. Let her give her till Wednesday. Source some new girls in the meantime.
Yeah. I'm talking to 3-4 girls a day now, so it's all good, bro.
Good. The thing let me tell you a good thing about you, Brent. The problem with you is you just you're like, and just take this objectively like a man. You're really good at sourcing girls. You've been going on so many dates. You've just been striking out because your game is atrocious. So the hardest part is lead generation. Once you have the game down, closing girls is easy. I could wake up out of a drunken slumber and like game a girl and have her have sex with me. I've done it plenty of times with this year and last year as well. So, it's a piece of cake. But the harder thing is sourcing girls. So you're sourcing these girls and getting them to show up and meet you in dates and text with you and all that. So all we got to do is fix this back end problem. And then we got to work on the next stage is sexual retention. But first things first, you're making some good progress. Stay at it. You're going to figure this out. It's going to happen. You're doing the work. It's inevitable, bro. It's going to happen.
No, for real. Like, if I run the same game I did on not such a turbo streetwalker, then I think I got it in the bag, dude.
Easily.
Awesome, bro. Hey, thank you, man. I got to start packing, but I'll talk to you.
Have fun in Dallas. Peace out. That's our man, Brent. All right, we got 605, then 682, and then 202 are on the line. Whew, I need to take 2 minutes for myself. How's everybody doing? How about some hot dude life emojis in the chat? And can we please smash the like button? 156 hot dudes in the hot dude army watching right now. Only 64 likes. This is just to help me get unshadow banned from YouTube. Please click the like button. I am a slave to the like button. Okay? I need you to click the like, and I need you guys to like just write amazing stuff in the chat about me. Tell me how fantastic I am. Tell me how fantastic you are. Tell Donovan Sharp how fantastic he is. Shall we? Let's go to 605. 605, what's up?
All right. I'm calling in to find out what your show's about. Firstly, can you hear me?
Yeah. I remember that guy. He called in before. That guy's a weirdo. He just like sits on Blog Talk Radio. All right, let's go 202.
Hi.
202, what's
John,
up?
Can you hear me?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
My name's Nigel. I've been watching you for a long time now. First off, I just want to say you kind of like my hero. I'm kind of crazy watching you grow and all that. So it's been cool. I know this is like the intro or the free talk where we can talk to you. So I'm just here to ask about like what I could do next, where my next steps should be. I'm like 19 right now. Everybody's been trying to tell me to go back to school, but they're trying to tell me this, but I ain't got no money. They don't really want to pay for it. So it's just like they're telling me to do these things without giving me any right direction to go. So I'm just trying to figure out where to go. I'm trying to make money like you. I see you in Japan. That's where I always wanted to go to Japan, travel and shit like that, but it's never been an option for me. So like time is wasted, and I can't waste it. I don't want to waste my time. So I'm trying to figure out what to do next. And I knew you'd probably be able to help me out.
First of all, thank you to Lori, who just subscribed. Welcome to the Hot Dude Army. And if you're a woman, I'm going to ban you. Oh, we got it. And then looks like, one second. So you are 19?
Yeah.
And what's the problem?
Right now, I'm just trying to figure out what's the best way to go trying to make money. I've tried the whole school thing before, and it's just too expensive right now. I was trying to do engineering, computer engineering, and that part was fun, but it was the other classes that really just weren't speaking for me. It wasn't really doing anything for me. Right now, I don't have a job anymore because I got laid off. So right now I'm just looking for a job again so I can at least have some money to pay for school or to pay for my life right now. But as of right now, I don't really know where the next step would go. My father was trying to tell me about certifications, but that really became a dry move right now because I didn't really know what would make me money. I'm trying to get money. That's really been my focus is money right now. Everybody's talking about school.
Right. Okay.
School is
Okay. All right. Listen. Stop talking. Listen up. First of all, thank you to Harry Snatch, who just joined the Hot Dude Army. Put some golden eggplant emojis in the chat for Harry Snatch. Thank you, Harry Snatch, for signing up. If you guys want to join the Hot Dude Army, click on that link and support me as I support you. And you, sir, are 19 years old. So what are you doing, first of all? Because your fucking audio is driving me crazy. What are you doing?
Driving.
Okay, can you turn down the audio from the radio show in the background or whatever so I can have a conversation with you?
Yeah. Is that better?
Just make sure you turn the fucking YouTube show completely off.
Okay.
All right. Now, what do you want to make money? What are your goals? You sound like you're all over the place, which you are. You're 19. So what are your goals, kid?
At least $10K a month right now. That would be able to take care of everything I need, plus my family right now.
Why do you need to take care of your family? You're 19.
Well, it's just been like financial issues, so I'm trying to make sure they're all right too. So
Well, the quickest way to take care of them is to take care of yourself first, okay? Let them worry about themselves, all right? Or do they need you to pay shit? Are you a single mom? Dad, what the fuck? Are they broke?
No, they don't need me to pay, but they do needed a help, but I understand what you're saying about they can take care of themselves, really, at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, indeed. Listen, you need to be focused on you. So what's this deal? Did you go to college and you dropped out?
Yeah, it was more about money before. That's the real reason I dropped out. I was working, so it took away from my study time and messed me up. Just to pay for the school.
Where were you working? Doing what?
Yeah, like I said, I was working in sales before, and it was a full-time gig. So trying to do school and that was stupid.
No, not
I just
stupid.
thought I needed the money, so.
Not stupid. Dropping out was stupid. What were you? You said you were going to school for a computer science degree?
Yeah, computer engineering.
Okay, so what are you doing now?
Right now, I'm just finding a job right now so I can go back to school.
What about your sales job that you got rid of fucking college for?
It's been okay. They're trying to let me go. I'm not the best at it.
All right.
So I've been
listen. What
doing what I can. I wasn't really making as many sales.
I'm gonna try to be nice to you because you're a kid, but what do your parents do for a living? Are they losers? No offense.
No, it's all right. They work in the government.
They work in the government. Okay. How much do they make in each? Do you know?
Like $90K, roughly $100K.
$90K each?
Both of them. Yeah.
So what the fuck? Why do you want to take care of them? They're fine.
Yeah, it's just because where I live, everything's I guess expensive. So they just, from what they tell me, it seems like there's never enough. I don't know.
Where do you live?
DC.
Ugh, that's disgusting. You white? You black? You Spanish?
Black.
Are your parents both black?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're like I know the type of person they are. Military or no?
Prior one.
Right.
And the other no.
Dad, yes. Mom, no.
Yeah.
Let me guess. Army.
Navy.
Oh, okay. So you dropped out of college because you wanted to pursue this sales job. Is that correct? I'm just want to see where your logic is.
No, I dropped out because I didn't have any more money to pay for the next semester.
And then
So I had to stop
Mhm.
work to get more money so I could pay again.
Do you want to go back to college?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. And you want to get your degree in computer science?
Yeah.
And why?
Well, I know that, for one, it's something I've been interested in. I took a lot of the design degrees, or I said design classes and the engineering class, and it was really fun. I actually got to do stuff that was fun for me, not something that anybody else was telling me to do. So it seemed like something I could actually have money off of. I've done a little bit of research about it since I also took classes on it. It's something I want to do.
So then, have you looked into the Pell Grant? Have you looked into scholarships? Have you filled out the FAFSA? Do you know what the FAFSA is?
Yeah, so I filled out FAFSA, and because of how much money they make, I couldn't get anything from them. I tried to look up some scholarships. I applied. I just didn't get accepted.
Okay. Have you looked into getting loans for college?
I I recently just had a conversation about that. My parents wanted to make sure that if I get the loans, that's going to be it. School will be 100% my focus. Then I won't work anymore or anything like that. So,
well, your parents
they just told me to
look
think about it.
You have to realize this too, okay? When I was going to college, okay, I was working as a janitor at a 24/7 fitness place, okay? And I would clock in at midnight and I would clock out at 6 a.m. And I would clean the toilets, I would clean the gym, I would do all this bitch work as a dirty, stinking janitor. And then I would go home, I would sleep for 4 hours, and I would wake up and I'd have college from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Then I would go home, I would sleep for another 3-4 hours, and I would wake up, and I'd go to my shitty-ass janitor job, and I'd do that again. And sometimes I had classes at night, too. So I would come home and then sleep and then go to one class a week from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Okay? So you have to realize if you want to be Mr. Big Baller and Mr. Big Bucks and all that, you have to fucking work hard. The fact that you dropped out of college for your sales job because, I don't know, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Are you saving money? Why don't you have money saved? You live at home with your parents.
That's why all my money went for the school the first couple semesters, so I didn't have anything left. It was about $10K each semester, so I was working to save up money.
$10K each semester? Where the fuck are you going to school?
In DC, they have I guess it's a 4-year college here, just a city college.
Mate, well, you need to be going to community college. Are you going to George Washington University?
Okay. No. They told me to go to 4 years, so that's what I went to, and then that's where all my money went. I didn't even think about community college until just recently. We sat down and talked about that, and they told me that might be the next best thing since
I couldn't
afford it anymore.
What? How many semesters did you go to school?
3.
And you, as an 18-year-old kid, you had $30,000 saved up. Is that what I'm supposed to believe here?
I was working, so I had a payment plan on, so as I was paying month to month.
So did the money stop or what happened? Because you were paying before, but now you couldn't pay. All of a sudden, your story doesn't make any sense, kid.
Yeah, I was working, paying month to month, whatever I couldn't use, whatever I couldn't make up, my parents would help me make up.
So you quit college because it got too hard working, and that's really what it is. It wasn't the money. It's because it got too hard, and you wanted to take the easy path. Am I right or am I wrong?
Yeah, you're kind of right. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, you already wasted the fucking beginning half of the conversation by lying to me. You gotta just give it to me straight, kid, so I can fucking give you the right answers. Now, when did you drop out of college?
It's been about 6 months now.
And what have you been doing these last 6 months? Jerking off, fucking around, smoking weed? What are you doing? Because you haven't made any progress.
Yeah, pretty much.
And mommy and daddy pay for everything, right? Mommy and daddy pay for everything so you can be a little fucking loser. Is that correct? You've been screwing around because your mom and dad pay for everything?
Pretty much working, just getting by.
Right. Okay. So you have to realize that if you want to be a big baller, You will never be a big baller with this fucking atrocious work ethic and childlike way of behaving. And I know you're young. I'm giving it to you very hard and very straight up right away, okay? And when I say you're a loser, I'm not saying you're a loser right now, but the way you're behaving is how a loser behaves. And I don't know if you heard the guy who was 46 earlier today, but the way you're acting right now, like you're on the same path as that guy. Okay?
All right.
So can you get back into college? How many credits do you have? Did you fail all your classes? Did you fail any? Are you getting good grades? What's the deal?
I did good my first couple semesters, my first 2 semesters, and then I failed the last one out.
And why did you fail the last one out?
'Cause that was the one I was working the most, so I didn't do enough I didn't study enough and didn't work hard enough.
Were you smoking weed and partying and out drinking and shit?
Yeah, I was.
And this is your grand plan to make $10,000 a month.
Yeah, there wasn't really a plan. It was just fucking around.
Your plan can be summed up with 3 letters, okay? LOL. Okay? LOL. It's a joke. It's a fucking joke. You'll never be successful if you can act like this. Success is ruthless. It's a man's game. All right? You can't sit around and just jerk off all day and smoke weed and, get drunk, push your friend in the fucking bushes, whatever, and think everything's going to be okay.
Yeah.
How many credits do you need to get into this fucking, to get your degree?
I think 90. I think I need about 90.
You don't need 120? You usually need 120.
Well, because I have about 10 now, and then
you only have
90 left. Because like I said, I did my first 2 semesters.
Wait a minute. Wait. Time out. You went to college for 3 semesters, and you only have 10 credits?
Yeah.
Okay. You are a spoiled, entitled DC brat. Do you realize that?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like when you say it out loud.
Okay? You are a little fucking spoiled, entitled DC brat. I dropped out. I went to pastor school. I got thrown out of pastor school, and I went back to college. My first semester, I took 6 classes. Okay, I took 18 credit hours while working full time, and I got a 3.5 GPA. All right, I got 3 A's and 3 B's. You are so entitled. You are the typical, I want to be big baller, but I don't have a fucking work ethic to save my life millennial. That's exactly what you are. You got to be taking 12 credit hours per semester minimum. Okay? I don't care if you just get C's all the way through. Grades really aren't important. All that matters is getting the degree. C's get degrees. All right? Nobody gives a fuck about your GPA in the real world. Okay? If you just get C's all the way through, that's fine. All right? But the thing is this. You're a typical young American millennial. You're talking a big game, but you're not backing it up. You need to work hard. You need to you need to stop fucking drinking. You need to stop partying. Okay? And let me tell you something. I drank and I partied and I did drugs when I got that fucking the 3.5 GPA my first semester, okay? I was drinking, I was partying, I was banging girls, and I was working full time. I had no handout from mommy and daddy. All right? So it's definitely doable.
Okay.
Where are you driving off to right now this morning?
To work, actually.
Okay. Well, look, I know I gave it to you pretty hard this morning, but I think that's what you need.
No, I appreciate it.
All right? And And at the end of the day, I say it with love, but it just frustrates me because, you don't sound like a dummy. And like, it makes me so mad because my mom was a fucking lunch lady when I was going to college. My mom was making like $36,000 a year with 3 kids, 3 offspring. I wasn't a kid at the time, but there was times when I was living with her and we were just fucking poor. Yeah. And you got 2 parents making $200,000 a year. Your household income is in the top 10% of America, and you're squandering it. You are wasting your opportunity, and it's sickening because you have so much opportunity, especially as a black guy too. There's a lot of black people out there fucking suffering, and you got this entitled ass life, and you're squandering it. You're wasting it away, man, and it's infuriating, man. You're way better than this, dude. What's your name?
Nigel.
Nigel, come on. You're better than this, dude. You are way better than this. Okay? You can do this. But your plan currently right now is atrocious. You need to get back into school. If your parents are going to pay for it, fucking take it seriously. Get a part-time job so you can stash away some money, learn some side hustle skills, learn some computer science skills that you can market on the internet. Maybe get some A++ certifications. Work in a call center, make like $20 an hour, just answering tech support. Have you unplugged your computer? Have you restarted the modem? Just mindless money, mindless work, but you can get money for it. But I mean, look, dude, you will never be successful if you keep on living your life the way you are. You will never be successful if you keep living life like this. Never. Okay, you have to change. I say if you're going to go back to the college, if you're going to go the college route, get the computer science degree. If your parents are going to pay for your degree, get it. Finish your degree as soon as possible. And then the next thing you need to do is start looking for jobs, get a job paying you $70,000, $80,000 a year, move to a low tax, like low cost city and start saving up income and start looking at ways to invest that to create some financial freedom. Because this is atrocious.
Okay.
All right. Have a good day at work, okay, Nigel? Keep your head up. Don't go feeling sorry for yourself and whatever, but welcome to manhood. Let me tell you something. This is how successful people talk to each other, okay? This is how businessmen who want to get shit done, this is how they communicate. They don't sit around and worry about your feelings and this and that. You're lucky Aaron Clary is in here because he'd yell at you too. All right, I'm going to take the next caller, buddy. Have a great day. Keep your head up, all right?
All right.
Peace. I mean, it's 100% this guy's fault. 3 semesters and 10 credits. Are you fucking joking me? I could be addicted to heroin and I could fucking get at least 12 credits done per fucking semester. And on top of that, he's telling me he sucks at his sales job. So you're just not even trying. Either you're fucking just a retarded person. You're like a full-blown mentally retarded person. And this is why you suck at your job. And this is why you're failing out of college. And this is why you're blowing all your money. Or your plan sucks. And it's just plan sucks. And it's just infuriating. All right, 337, what's up?
Hey, what's up, John?
Hey, buddy.
Hey. Listen, man, I'm having I live in Louisiana, man, and we as you may know, we've been hit by a few hurricanes recently, and the economy is just kind of it's just going as far as with everything going on here. Anyways, I'm planning on moving back to Texas and kind of having to rebuild myself from scratch. My question, kind of narrowing it down, is I'd love to go off and start a business, but I have diabetes, so I feel like I'm kind of like trapped within like a corporate job to be able to maintain good health insurance.
Why do you have diabetes?
If you have any, Do what, sir?
Why do you have diabetes?
And I say that out of respect.
Why do you have diabetes, buddy?
I'm type 1. I'm actually in decent shape. I have type 1, and it's probably more genetic than anything. I'm actually in decent health. I'm actually 120 pounds. I could gain some weight. I've always struggled to gain some weight.
I'm listening.
But anyways, what I'm asking is that I'm going back to a good job in Texas, but would like to know what would be some fruitful side gigs that I could do, some side work.
I need to know your skill set first.
I'm decent in design and photography.
Graphic design?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 33.
Are you broke?
Yes, like I said, I have to rebuild myself.
Why are you
broke? But I have
broke?
a decent job waiting for me in Texas.
Why are you broke?
I made some poor decisions in life.
It's cool. Look, I'm not trying to make you feel bad, but I'm objectively asking hard questions that most people don't like to ask themselves.
In my early 20s, I lived it up like a rock star.
You bang a lot of girls?
I was bad with money. Yeah.
What's your body count?
Yeah. 36.
That ain't you're not living up like a rock star, but go ahead. You having trouble with women right now? Can you get pussy on the regular?
Entry level. No, not at the moment. But that's because where I live and with the hurricane and all that, and it's really hasn't really been like it's not really where my mind's been. My life's kind of been on my mind. Like I said, it's kind of been an existential moment with all the hurricanes and all that stuff, and just life in general.
You should be
I'm more focused on that.
Okay, so let me just give you a perspective. Listen, let me give a perspective shift. As a professional Floridian, hurricanes equals more money. You could go around door to door, knock on these people's houses, front door with a wheelbarrow, say, "Hey, I'll clean up your front yard, everything for $200 cash right now." Okay? And you go door to door and you do that. You find the fat white Karens who are so lazy, but they're willing to rack up debt to outsource hard work to men. And you go door to door and you make $1,000 a day. Okay? So I'm just giving you a mind a perspective
there's plenty
check.
of those around here.
Right. Okay? Another thing, you could go join a roofing crew. Even as like a helper. Dude, a roof costs like $20,000 to put on, and all these motherfuckers got leaky roofs. Dude, if you probably have work for the next 4 months easily. You know, the thing is, your mindset
You guys don't
is a
donate
little off. Hold on.
$100 right now. You're a beta male. You're a cuck. You're blue pill for life.
Just give me a second. Super chat's coming in.
Donation right now.
I gotta fix this shit. Thank you, Al. Al says I should add some sad music when I'm talking to you. It's kind of funny, but here's the deal. Your parents giving you any money? You living off of anybody?
I'm actually staying with family right now. But I got the call back to go back to my old job in Texas.
Why did you leave it?
And I'm a meat cutter. That's always been my skill set, butcher.
Okay, that's a pretty garbage. But that's
and
pretty.
Here.
Why? Okay, so let me just listen. Why did you quit your butcher job?
I fucked up. I was smoking weed at the time, This was about 2 years ago and failed a drug screen, and it was with a really good company, HEB, and that's a company that I could, make a career out of. But I fucked up. I messed up. But after a year, you could go back. So, and I left a really good impression, and I even, from all the way on the other side of Texas, they've been calling me saying, hey, come back. And my family, being away for so long, was so happy for me to be here. So I was going to try to stick it out here. But the butcher jobs around here are just nowhere near what I could have if I was back in Texas. So I'm making the leap to go back.
Is the job guaranteed back in Texas?
Yes.
How much money will you make?
And I do not smoke weed anymore. I haven't smoked weed in 2 years. I don't live that lifestyle anymore.
Congratulations.
I'm all about hustling now.
Okay. How much is he going to pay you at the butcher job?
But $22 an hour. But that's entry level. And it's at HEB.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a really good company to work for.
The best company you work for is yourself.
My old boss had three Mercedes.
Mercedes is the choice. Mercedes is the choice car of the middle class. Did you know that? More middle class people own Mercedes than millionaires.
No, I didn't. But yeah, but I'm not really worried about some flashy car. I'm just trying to maybe give an idea of what my old boss was up to. But anyways, I'm just trying to get my life on point.
Yeah.
Like you always say, money, muscles, game.
Yeah.
And right now I'm kind of putting game aside and worrying about, a career. And I also have to take care of my diabetes.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, I'm not some fat slob or anything like that. I'm like 120 pounds, but that's something I always have to take care of. So I kind of always feel like I'm going to be locked in that corporate world to be able to maintain good health insurance, especially where I'm at right now in my life. But my question to you is what would be a good side hustle? I have some computer skills, I'm good with people.
Well, there's a million side hustles. I just told you. You could go door to door, knocking on people's doors like, hey, I'll clean up all this shit in your yard for $200.
Yeah. Okay.
There's side hustles everywhere. But it sounds to me like you don't have an understanding of money. You've been kind of sheltered your entire life, living off of mom and dad and taking a little bit of help from the family here and there. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm so good, man. I'm too good. I'm underappreciated by all these people.
No.
No, but no, I'm not talking to you. I'm just salty because I'll talk about it another time. You see, this is what happens when you don't suffer as a man and you don't develop character and you constantly get handouts from people. You become miserable. You need to go back to Texas and you need to take zero money from anybody other than what you can make on your own. All right. And then if you want to figure out a side hustle, are you good at being a butcher?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I would say film a video course about, butchering and how to cut meat and how to live that organic kind of, eat what you hunt lifestyle, and then just start going around doing classes, going around and, hustling on YouTube and building email lists, build an audience and talk about that kind of stuff. That's what I would say.
Okay. Yeah.
Somebody says how to sharpen knives.
Yeah, definitely.
You there?
Yeah. Sorry, it's cutting out a little bit.
Yep. That's what I would say, buddy. But stop taking handouts from these people. You don't really understand how hard life is because you always have somebody bailing you out. I know a guy like that. He's a fucking loser. Stop taking handouts from people, man. You should read the book The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles, okay? And what I'm about to say right now, listen. I want you just need to listen when I'm talking, okay? Just listen to me. All right? The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. And he says something in there that a lot of people would say is heartless, but I agree with him 100%. I don't give money to charity. I don't give money to bums. I don't give money to homeless people. If the guy is missing both of his legs, like, okay, you're missing both your legs. But if he's an able-bodied man, I fucking talk shit to him right then and there. All right? Charity perpetuates the misery it's trying to fucking solve. Okay? Charity, 9 times out of 10, it perpetuates the misery. The real charity is not giving a man a fish. The real charity is teaching a man to fish. But when you give a man to fish, he's just going to come out and asking for a handout the next day. Anybody around me who asks for handouts, I tell them, all of them, I'm like disgusted by them. I'm like, no, I'm not going to give you a handout. I'm not going to give you anything because it's just going to make you a bigger fucking pussy. You need to work hard. You need to learn to survive on your own, or you will just be you're going to be feeling like
90 seconds.
I hate those alerts. You're going to be constantly emasculated. If you guys want to call in and get an answer to your question, you got 90 seconds to call in right now. Phone line's open at 657-383-1318. You better call in. You got 90 seconds to get on the line and to be on hold. We got 954 after this gentleman, but that's the only caller after this. So if you want to call with me, 657-383-1318. But you need to develop your
60 seconds.
You need to develop your character, because you're poor because you have no skills that make you rich. You're undeveloped. You're not worthy of being rich. Same thing as the kid before. If that kid before Nigel's listening, like, this is also your future. If you keep on taking handouts from mommy and daddy, life is just going to be exponentially harder for you. And you get addicted to that lifestyle. And as a man, when you're not really pushed to your limits and kind of pushed to the brink of poverty, if you will, or pushed to being self-sustaining on your own, then life is going to be harder for you. And not only is it going to be harder, but inside you're going to feel like a loser. Like, I feel I'm the fucking man. I walk around like Johnny Big Dick because, I mean, look where I am. Look at what I've accomplished. This is all started up here as an idea in my mind, and I executed it, and I made it come true. And you could take all the money away, you could take everything away, the YouTube channel, all that shit. But at the end of the day, I still have the skills to rebuild and do it over and over and over again. I have changed. I am different than I was a fucking couple months ago. I have evolved. Okay? And I don't give a shit if a bitch tells me to go to hell on a date, or some guy says some shit, or somebody calls me fat, or somebody says I'm a loser, bald, whatever, the long list of insults people like to throw at me, right? I don't give a fuck what any of those people say. I'm the fucking man. I have triumphed in life, and I still got plenty of places to go. I'm at the top of the mountain, but I'm only halfway up, all right? So the thing about you and your situation is you're like existentially miserable because you have no no feelings of achievement in your heart, because you haven't really achieved much as a man. And now here you are, 33, depressed, broke, living at family's house, calling in and getting advice from a guy with sunglasses and a bathrobe. So go back to Texas. Okay? Take no money from anybody other than money you've earned. Okay? and start working on yourself. Start learning side hustle skills. Start learning more skills, okay? Become a better man.
Okay.
That's what you got to do.
Thanks, John.
You're welcome, buddy. Have a good one. We'll see you soon. All right. Now we got 954, then some international caller, and then 857. So let's go to 954 in Fort Lauderdale. 954, what's up?
Hey, what's up, John? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm good. All right. Yeah, what's up, bro? I'm a college student at UF right now, majoring in statistics. But I, as of recently, I just really got tired of relying on like my education skills to make money. So I just been trying to learn more about side hustles and stuff. So I made a website, and I'm just trying to, learn more about it. It's basically a comic book, manga, full of not safe for work shit website. And I've been advertising it on like Reddit and Facebook and stuff, and I've been getting good traffic. Well, I don't know what good traffic is. It's my first website, but this might be like a vague question, but I'm just wondering, like, if you had any tips to make money off of a website like that.
.com Secrets by Russell Brunson.
Can you repeat that?
.com Secrets by Russell Brunson. Go read that book.
Or let me write that down. Okay. And that'll tell me everything I need to know?
Yep. Read all his books. Expert Secrets, all of his books.
Okay. Russell Brunson. Okay.
How much money? How much money are you making off your website now?
All right. Zero. I don't. That's the thing. I really don't know how to tackle it. This is my first experience with anything, and
what are you selling?
I know you're a man. Yeah.
What are you selling?
I mean, I'm not selling anything. I just kind of post other people's like shit, like other shit I find online, and just organize it like on the website.
So you're just
like
So what do you? You just made a website and you're just hoping to make money? That was your plan?
No, I mean, I understand like I could run ads on it, and that's very popular for those sorts of websites. And I was also...
Who told you that?
This is the first time I've done it. So, every time I go on similar websites, they always have a bunch of ads running and stuff.
So you wait. All right, calm down, Mr. fucking Statistics. Listen. So you just assumed money could be made. You didn't even look into it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that was presumptuous of me, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what we said back in my day about assuming? When you assume, it makes an ASS out of you and me. Because you spell assume ASSUME. Okay?
Oh, I haven't heard that before, yeah.
That's a boomer joke for you. Stop assuming. All of you people, stop assuming. Stop going by what your fucking jerk-off friend at the barbershop told you. Stop going based off of what you feel. Do the fucking work. Look into it. Seek truth. There's this new website out there that's free for everybody. www.google.com. It's fantastic. You can do a lot of shit. Look it up, man. Stop trying to... Stop.
No, yeah. I mean, I know I did. I mean, I did like research. I mean, I don't know, like how extensively you mean by look into, but I did read blogs of other people that have done similar things and stuff, and they gave a list of like references and ad websites that I could use. So I say I have a basic idea of how that, at least how I would get started running ads on my site.
People who make money in the internet, they're not making them from fucking ads.
Oh, really?
You should know
It's
that.
not the greatest source.
No, it's a joke.
Oh, okay. And also, this was just an idea, but once I built up a good traffic, I wanted to maybe commission someone on like Fiverr or something to make my own sort of comics that I feel the people would, based off what's popular on my site, I would just commission someone to make a comic or manga that's kind of similar to it, and maybe sell that, like just sell something like that. That was my other idea. Like have a website exclusive section that you can buy.
Are there other people doing that right now and making money?
Not that I know of exactly like that, like how my website would be.
Are you trying to get into the hentai industry? What are you trying to do?
Yeah, I mean, basically, the purpose of the website was to be for just all things, but it seems like the most popular traffic and shit was just all for that fucking hentai sort of shit. So I think I might just roll with that.
You got to go where the money is. Find somebody who's doing what you want to do. R&D. Rip off and duplicate. There's your fucking $1 million answer. Why are you going to school to get your degree in statistics? Let's talk about that real quick.
Oh yeah. Well, simply out of all the majors, I really like statistics the most. And I think data science is the field I want to go in. It's a field that pays relatively well, and it's also just something I'm interested in. I really like to do something with like sports, data science, stuff like that.
Stop. Do you have a job idea?
Yeah.
Do you have a job lined up? Because what you're interested in doesn't mean shit. I'm interested in choking girls and slapping them in the face while I spit in their mouth, okay? But there's not really a fucking industry for that other than porn.
Yeah.
Have you looked into, because you're trading 4 irreplaceable years. Listen. You have 2 ears and you have 1 mouth, okay? When somebody older and wiser is talking to you, you have to do a good dose of shutting up and actively listening, not just waiting to spurg out and just say your things. No, yeah. You got to be quiet, okay? Listen. Focus on listening, okay? Answer me very succinctly. Why are you getting your degree in statistics? Do you have a job in mind to get in Florida or wherever with your degree of statistics? Yes or no?
A specific job? Not right now, but I'm looking at a few data science ones.
Okay. How much do these jobs pay?
Entry level, maybe around, I want to say around the 70 to 90K sort of thing.
When are you on track to graduate?
I'm a junior right now in this fall, like 1.5 years. And yeah.
Okay. Have you looked into internships to these companies that you want to get into? Or are you looking at drawing fucking hentai magazines?
Yeah. No, the website is just purely a side thing I'm just trying to learn from. But I already had a data science job like at the beginning of the year for University of Florida, but the COVID shit sent me home, and I'm technically still employed with it, but my boss says I can't work still.
So you're not employed if you're not making money.
I had that.
You understand that? You're not employed. I don't give a fuck what the goddamn database says or whatever.
Yeah.
If you're not making money, you're unemployed.
Yeah. True.
Okay, so you need to look into internships that will lead you to permanent employment for the highest amount of money at the entry level. Do you understand me?
Yeah. Right now I'm working on my resume with a business owner who's a friend of mine that I help him out part-time right now. And he's going to help me polish on my resume. And I was going to just start mass applying for next summer internship.
Right. Read the Russell Brunson book.
The .com secret one?
Yeah. How old are you?
Yeah. I'm 20 now.
You're 20 and you're a junior?
Yeah, that's typical age.
No, it sounds early. Good. I was going to say good luck. Congratulations. When's your birthday?
Oh, it's December 19th. I'll be 21 by the end of the year.
Good. You're a fellow Sagittarius like myself. I'll tell you this. You're young. You're doing very well. Okay? You're doing very, very well.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to point out some things. The biggest thing is when somebody older and wiser is talking to you and you're coming to them to get information, the quickest way to piss them off is you running your mouth and trying to like get your piece of, knowledge in. I don't care who it is, where they are on the planet. That's just infuriating. Okay? You're always going to be better off in life by no, shut up. You see, you just did it right there. Okay?
Yeah.
You wait until I'm done talking and then you talk. And this is not an ego thing. This is not a pride thing like, oh, I'm the boss of my YouTube channel. This is a life lesson. Okay? This is timeless information. People don't like people who want to just run their fucking mouth when I'm trying to explain something to you, especially when I'm in the position that I'm trying to help you, okay? And I'm saying this because I give a fuck. But it's infuriating, and I want to smack you. With like a big brother would smack a little brother, okay? So that's a piece of advice I'd give you. Now, here's what you need to do. Read russellbrunson.com secret. Number 2, find somebody who's doing this hentai magazine shit. See if you could copy their business model. And number 3, start looking for permanent employment because you're a junior now. You want to start looking for permanent employment now. Start now. So by the time you graduate, you have a job waiting for you and you're immediately in the workplace making some cash.
Oh, okay. For sure. Thank you for your advice. I didn't mean it disrespectfully.
You did not disrespect me. I'm just giving you some free lessons.
That's good lesson. I appreciate it.
All right, buddy. You have a good day. Go Gators.
You too, man.
All right. Bye-bye. UF is a very hard school to get into. UF is the #1 school in Florida, University of Florida. We have a UF alumni in the Hot Dude Army, Tom Bombadil, who said he wanted to be a moderator yesterday, but now he's not here present to moderate. If you want to be a moderator on this channel, you got to be present every single day, or at least relatively present. So Taj is usually the moderator, and then Artemis, the guys that are Johnny Reliable, Johnny on the spot. 601 and then 857. 601 international caller, what's up?
Hey, John, it's Red Bull Recruit in Malaysia.
Hey, you 6 foot tall Australian fucker, how are you?
I'm going well, Chief. How are you going?
I remember you. I remember how fucking tall you were.
Yeah, I like that. You got me 6'3", bang on the dot.
Mm-hmm.
You got it, and I am a fucker too. So you got that right too.
So what's up?
Hey, mate, I haven't called in. I just wanted to check in and, I'll get straight to the point. I want to invest. I've got to the point where, like, I don't have any passive income. Like, I work for every dollar that I make, and I love what I do. I love working, and I love grinding.
Yeah.
And I'm
What are you,
happy to keep
36?
doing that, love to
How old
do
are
it, but...
You're 36, right? How old are you?
No, I'm 43. Just
43.
turned 43.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I mean, cutting to the chase, I've got, say, I would say 25 to 30k AUD, Australian dollars.
Mm-hmm.
That I want to do something with,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just keen to get your insights as to, if you could say, like, what would be your top three kind of avenues that I should be looking at. And it's funny, I know in the last call you were saying do the research first, and I'll be honest, I'll be completely transparent. I've done fuck all research. So I want to start with you, and then I'll do my research.
If you want to, how much money you want to make?
Well, I mean, I would love to, kind of double that, really. Like, if I invest 25, say, I would like to be making sort of double that within a few months, really. Like, I'm thinking to go pretty aggressive with it.
Are you think you're a smart guy? You think you're kind of dumb? What do you think?
I'm not dumb. I work hard. Like, I think I'm good at what I do, and I'm very good at what I do, and I've been doing it for a long time, and I love doing what I do. And I'm very happy to continue to do that. And I mean, I'm still improving in the current role that I'm in, and I'm committed to keep doing that. But of course, I want to have something on the side, some passive income on the side, where I don't have to think about it.
Time out.
So maybe to answer your question, do I want to think about it? Yeah.
You're always going to have to think about, when it comes to passive income, real passive income. There's no such thing as like, I just did something and the money just comes. You're always going to have to work, or you always have to maintain some kind of work in regards to getting your income right.
Yep.
Okay. There's two avenues you can go. You can go real estate, or this one's a little bit more risky. However, the upside is exponential, and that is cryptocurrency.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And there you go. John from Bulldog Mindset's in the house. I was just thinking of him as I said that. And he says there's no such thing as 100% passive income. Yeah, it's a fallacy. So $25,000, right? That's Australian money, you said?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Australian. Yep.
Cryptocurrency would be a deep. I would look into something like that. We've been talking about Bitcoin on this channel since 2018 when Bitcoin was 3,600. Me and Charlie said Bitcoin's going to hit 15,000. Here it is, knocking at the door. Yeah, I did a money show the other day with Charlie from CultivateCrypto.com, the Tokyo Crypto Show. It got like 200 views in 24 hours when we're talking how to literally print free money. And nobody, it blows my mind. It blows my, I think I need to just sit here with like a briefcase of $1 million. And even then, I think people still wouldn't do it. I think I have to sit here with like a chick with huge tits and with $1 million on her lap to get people to pay attention. But there are billions. There are billions of dollars in cryptocurrency just freely thrown around every single day. It is sickening how much money there is in cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
That's what I would look into. That or real estate.
Okay. I think with I think I'd be leaning more towards crypto from my side. I'm obviously based in Malaysia, and similar to what you were talking about with Thailand. I think there's a lot of restrictions on real estate here as well for expats.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe not as strict as in Thailand, but I think a similar type of restriction. So I'm not heading back to Australia anytime soon.
Yeah.
So crypto might be the way to go.
Mm-hmm. That's what I would think then. Look into it. Go to Charlie's website, cultivatecrypto.com. Book a consultation with him. Start talking. Start learning. Start now.
Okay.
I'm going to make $100 million in crypto. One day you're going to see me on Forbes. And and then everybody's going to want to be like, oh my God, you're so great. You're so awesome. After I've validated myself by making $100 million. So, but hey, you're here with me on the ground level of getting this bad boy taken off. So, yeah, man, that's what I would say to you.
Better late than never. Better late than never.
Hey, I'm 34. I don't think I'm late at all.
No. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about me.
Oh,
43.
Yeah.
So, I'll get into it.
You ain't no spring chicken, but you still got some pep in your step.
Yeah. Yeah, always, mate. Always.
All right. That's what I got to say, buddy. All right?
Thanks, brother.
You have a good one.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it.
Have a good one. We'll talk soon.
Cheers, brother.
Peace.
Cool.
Am I being too harsh on people? I'm wondering. I don't care. I'm right. The world is your oyster. That it is. That it is. Yeah. You got to be more harsh. I know, right? I read such a touching post by John from Bulldog Mindset on his Instagram when he says, I love you. You are enough. How old am I? 34, baby. Living the dream. But I'm only as old as the girls I bang. So I got to add up all their ages and average it out. I had some fire pussy this week. Let's go to 857. 857, what's up?
Hey, John.
Howdy.
Hey, how you doing, John?
I'm so good. How are you?
So I just want to know. So I have a question as far as how would you go about a situation that I'm currently going through?
Let's hear it.
So just for a little bit of background, I'm 32.
Okay.
I make just over 100K with overtime. So my money situation is good, but the situation that I'm in is bad. The situation that I'm in, a little background on it, 4 years ago, I bought a house with my father, with hopes of converting it into a two-family. That didn't go through. Reason being that one of my other family members who said he had a certain amount of money in order to invest, he did not have. Pretty much what we found out is that he'd been lying to us about finishing school. And he was actually just working as a security guard.
Yeah.
Are
you in America?
He pretty much lied to all of us.
Are you in America? This sounds like an American story. Are you in America?
Yes.
Where are you at?
Yep, I'm in America, yeah. I'm in Massachusetts.
Jesus Christ. Go ahead.
Yeah. So pretty much he screwed me. It's been 4 years since we bought the house. He kind of screwed everyone in a sense. I mean, he didn't just. I don't want to just blame him because I made a bad decision. I didn't take the time to actually check, make sure that he was being legit with us, right? And also, I haven't made the best decisions these past 4 years necessarily. But I'm at a point where I want to get the fuck out of this house. I'm living with everyone. It's my entire family pretty much because, in order to pay for everything, we split everything evenly except for this one person.
Stop. Stop.
Less than half. I don't know.
Stop.
Yeah.
Why do you live in this fucking house?
The mortgage is in my name and everything is in my name.
How much mortgage is it a month?
It's about 34. $1,200 a month.
How much are you paying a month?
$1,200.
And you live with all your family?
Yes.
Are they leeching off of you?
No.
Why do you want to move out?
Because I have no privacy here, pretty much. I can't bring girls here or anything like that. I have, but usually when it's me here. So,
What's your plan? What do you want?
So I've been saving up for the past 4 years after like that whole situation happened. I'm trying to save up because there's enough land here for me to build potentially. I started talking to a land use lawyer. They're looking into the possibility of like subdividing the plot, and so I can maybe build. So that's one option. That would give me an opportunity to like build like a 2-family or 1-family, rent it out, and hopefully use that money so I can cover my end of the deal essentially for this mortgage.
Hope is not a strategy.
So I can do whatever the fuck I want afterwards and not be like,
I said hope is not a strategy.
What's that?
Why are you? What are you saying? Hopefully. So what has stopped this plan from taking off? Like why hasn't this? Why didn't you start pulling the trigger on this a year ago?
I just didn't have the money to do it. Like now I have like a good amount of I have about $90K saved up to actually invest in doing this. So
and then
before I have that a year ago.
And if you invest in that you invest that 90K, what is it going to give you? How much money is it going to give you?
So roughly it'd be about $5K a month. If I can building a 2-family, I'd be getting in about $5K a month. After taxes, whatever. The mortgage would be roughly around $2,500, so it's about $2,500 a month. And then I would take about $1,200 of that, and continue paying my portion of the mortgage, and then I'd stay with around like $1,000 or so. That'd be extra income. So essentially, I'd be taking care of my, and I'd also be increasing my take home every month.
You said taking care of your what?
That's why I want to go that plan. So I'd be taking care of my responsibility of like the $1,200 a month, which is what I currently contribute to the house, to like mortgage and everything. Yeah. And I'd also be taking home at least like $1,000, because I would probably get some kind of management team for like $200 a month or something like that. Take care of like all of the management stuff as far as the housing goes for the property once it's built.
You want to pull the trigger on that? I mean, I just feel like you could make better use of $90K.
I've started.
I just feel like I think you could make a better use of $90,000 than a fucking $1,000. Like you're investing $90,000 for $1,000 a month return. I just feel like that money can be used so much better. John, am I right? John, Bulldog Mindset, am I leaning in the right direction here? Because I just feel like investing $90,000 just to make $1,000 a month is a pretty shitty plan. I mean, if you want to do it, so you want your parents, who lives with you? Your whole family lives with you?
Yeah, my whole family.
How many people is that?
Including me, it's 6 people.
6 people?
Total living there now.
What are you guys like Filipino? Are you black, white, Spanish? What are you?
Hispanic, Latino.
Is this a cultural thing?
Yeah.
You hate it?
I was not planning on doing this. It just, I hate it. I love my family, but I hate the situation.
So what is the perfect situation for you?
my own place, just me, period.
But you can't get out because of your fucking whole family's living there?
I can't get out because I don't trust my family to I don't trust my family to do the right thing, I guess. And I feel, to be honest, I feel a little bit of guilt if I leave and leave them, having to like cover that $1,200 a month.
And like, all right, fuck first. Just tell them straight up. Just tell them, hey, listen, I'm selling the house, and just do it.
I can't. I feel too guilty. I understand. Like, I get it.
Okay, then if you're gonna sit here and feel guilty, your life will suck. Your life is going to suck forever if you're just gonna live your life trying to make other people happy. You sound like are your parents married?
Yes.
And who really runs the house?
My dad's pretty much a workhorse, and my mom kind of runs the house, yeah.
Yeah, you sound like you've been pussied up. When you live with your mom, they puss you up. I mean, the fact that you don't have the balls to stand up and be like, yo, get the fuck out of here. Everybody, I got to live my life. You do realize when you die, you realize you're going to die one day, right? It's eternal blackness coming for you. Eternal darkness. You'll never wake up for it. There is no God. There is no heaven. There's nothing but death coming for you. You realize that, right? Eternal darkness. You're just going to shut off and never wake up again. Do you realize that?
Yes.
So why would you sit here and waste your precious life at 32 to make your fucking leech of a family happy while you're miserable? Are you Jesus Christ? Is this your sacrifice to the world? Are you the new coming of Christ? I would like to give my life to you if you're Jesus. I want to live forever.
No. No, I'm not.
You will never be a real man unless you make a stand in your life to say, I want to fucking do what I want to do. And you're miserable right now, and you're calling a strange man who's wearing sunglasses in a robe in Tokyo asking for advice. This is what your life has come down to. You see what I'm saying here?
Yeah.
Okay. A big part of becoming a man, especially in American culture and Latino culture. Listen, Latin moms, they try to pussy you up, bro. They try to give you some, fucking little extra rice and beans, little extra platanos. It's okay, baby, just eat. No, it's okay, you're fat. It's okay. I'll make you some, dulce con leche, and I'll make you this and that. I'll cook you some arepas, whatever fucking Latino you are. But at the end of the day, they care about you, but mate, you hate your life, don't you?
Yeah. Essentially, I feel like I have no control over it.
Yeah, no, you're. Guess what, buddy? Your mother has two workhorses. It's your father and you. When was the last time you fucked a new girl?
Years.
Ha! Let's just let's just join me in this moment of silence. Do you want to rationalize why it's good for you to be your mother's workhorse again?
No.
Mate, you gotta love yourself, dude. What you're doing right now is not honorable. You know that, right?
I honestly didn't realize until now.
Why should you be unhappy?
there's no reason for it.
The biggest test of your manhood right now, okay? The biggest test of your manhood is standing up to your mom and being like, yo, I can't do this anymore. I got to live my life. You know what my mom wants me to do? You know what my mom wants me to do right now? My mom wants me to get married and start having babies right now. That's what my mom wants me to do. My mom wants me to stop doing everything, get married, and have babies, okay? You know what I want to do? I want to fuck a shitload of girls. I want to make $100 million with cryptocurrency. I want to take a private jet, fill it with whores, just jettison across the world, and just live that hot dude life. That's what I want to do. And you know what? I've been following my own plan, and it seems to be going pretty well so far, I'd have to say. Okay? You are never going to be really happy following other people's life, following other people's advice, following other people's plans for you. Don, the lines are shut down. I ran past my 2 hours. You hear me, Playboy?
Yeah. I agree with what you're saying.
Don, if you want to FaceTime me and I can hold the iPhone to the microphone, we could do some real Mr. Lucario level productions over here. I guess Don wants to say something to you. Yeah, Don. Okay, let me hold on. Donna wants to say something. You're so miserable. Even Donovan Sharp wants to help. Go ahead, Don.
Yeah, man. What I want to say to this guy is I understand, like, my situation with my mother wasn't, it's not exactly like that, but it took me a while to figure out that at some point, your mother ceases to have your best interests at heart. And that doesn't mean she's a bad person, okay? This means that you grow up from a child to a man while your mother is also growing too, right? Obviously, you're not the same person at 16 years old as you are when you were 6 years old. My mother wasn't the same person at 28 when she was 18 when she had me. I would say, and I'm not a child psychologist, and I'm not, this isn't based on any studies or statistics or anything like that, but what you have to understand is that based on my experience, mothers really do what's best for their sons. I can't speak for daughters, I'm not a girl, but mothers do what's best for their sons probably from the age of 0 to the time they're born until about 6 or 7 years old. No, this doesn't mean that mom doesn't take care of her son when he turns 6 or 7 years old. But what happens is your mother starts to condition you to be to sort of be a beta male, right? Rollo Tomasi likes to call this betas in waiting. And what mothers do, and they do this inadvertently, right? What mothers like to do is they like to precondition you to be a good boy for women. And the reason for that, and it's weird, because mothers don't want to have a son who is looked at as a player, right? She doesn't want to have an alpha bad boy son who's got a bunch of baby mamas. But by the same token, she wants to be the mom who raised a well-meaning, respectful man. Here's the problem. Moms, especially moms who have sons, they always like to say, you remind me of my father, you remind me of your father. And they say so in such a way that implies that it's a bad thing. But what happens is you ask your mother, you do it like this. What your mom is training you to do, she trains you to be nice and respectful and blah, 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 blah. Tell her, you know what, Mom, tell me about Dad. Dad wasn't shit. He was an asshole. He always cheated on me. He was this, he was that. He was a douchebag. Then in the back of your mind, don't say the story. You don't want to be disrespectful. You say, yeah, but he put a baby in you. You stayed with him long enough and had unprotected sex with him long enough for him to make you pregnant. So clearly, the way to be with women on a strictly sapiosexual way is that you cannot be what she is raising you to be. Like you can't do that. What mothers really fail to realize is that at some point they're not doing what's best for the son. They're doing what's best for her image. No mother wants to have a 16-year-old son who's got 2 kids by 2 girls. No mother wants to have a 25-year-old son who has 6 kids by 6 different women. So they do their level best to make sure that you aren't like that. But by the same token, they can't raise you to be the alpha bad boy either. And so what's happening with your mom is she's looking for what I've heard. It's called a sunsbend. She wants you to sort of be her stand-in man. That's what this is. And listen, my mother did this, dude. She did this to me for years. She sacrificed us as children for her own selfishness. She left me and my 2 brothers and 2 sisters to chase a crackhead up in Detroit. Then she came back 2 years later and tried to act like this conquering hero. Well, we're all teenagers by then, and we didn't understand exactly what had happened, but we knew enough to understand that mom was selfish. Mom didn't do what was best for us. Then, of course, as the years go by, Mom, I'm having trouble with girls. How can I get good with women? You have to be nice to them, get them flowers, make sure she feels cherished. All that bullshit they've been telling you your whole life, and it's still not working. And I'll end it with this, man. The one conversation I had with my mom, I was probably maybe 6 or 7 years into my Vegas experience. And she says to me, she's like, Don, you used to be such a sweet boy, like, what happened? And I don't want to tell her because she's my mom. But she kept poking and she kept prodding. And finally, I just told her, look, Mom, when I stopped treating women like my father treated you and started treating them like the asshole you left him for, my conquest with women substantially improved. And I'll say one more thing. Mothers love to sap you financially. They like to make you feel like you owe it to them to take care of them because they birthed you. No, Mom, anybody can be a mother. Just open your legs and take a load raw. Epidurals make pregnancy almost painless. There's nothing arduous about childbirth, right? You don't owe your mother shit. That doesn't mean that you don't love and respect her, but you don't owe her. You didn't ask to be born. She birthed you. You understand? You do not belong to your mother. You don't belong to your parents. I'm not saying be disrespectful, but at some point you're going to have to understand that your happiness is more important than your mother's. Because I'll tell you this, if you continue to try to make your mom happy, guess what, my friend? It's never going to be enough. Just like a man. This is how this goes, man. So you really do have to break this cycle, man.
You got that? Thanks, Don.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Let me ask you something.
One thing that like Don.
Let me ask you something. Have you seen the movie? Have you seen the movie The Joker?
Yes.
You're Arthur right now. You gotta go prep your mom some dinner. You gotta go wash her back in the bathtub. Sit there and have fantasies about women in your life. When I was, my dad died when I was 15, right? And somehow, I guess he worked for the railroads or something. He was fucking like Virginia. He was a very white guy from Virginia. And he left some money behind, and my mom would get like $800 a month from the government for me. Some kind of social security plan or something. I don't know. Okay? And when I turned 18, the money was mine, and the money came to me in my name. And I remember at one point, my mom just needed money for like a down payment on the mortgage of the place. And I remember she just took the money from me. She just took the $800. Like legally it was mine. I was 18, and she just took the money. Okay, what Donovan said is right. Moms, they don't know how. There's a reason why single mothers and feminine dominated households are just not as strong and as optimized as masculine led households. Okay? A woman cannot lead and empower a family like a man can. Period. Okay? And your mother right now, she's pimped your dad out and she's pimped you out. She's running the house. I wouldn't be surprised if your mom was cheating on your dad. No offense. Okay? But like the real indicator that something is terribly wrong is that you are miserable. Now, unlike all the other callers that call in today, you are not a loser. You make over $100,000 a year. You have $90,000 saved up. Do you understand how many people do not have $90,000 saved up? Literally 99% of people in America do not have $90,000 saved up. Probably, Artemis, probably double check those numbers, but I would guess at least less than 10% of people in America have $90,000 saved up. Okay? So you are doing very good for yourself, my friend. However, in your heart of hearts, you know you hate your life and you know you've got to get out. And you're trying to do the nice thing. You're trying to do the nice guy thing. Like, I'm going to provide for my family and I'll just sacrifice more. I'll be the better beta. I'll just, I'll man up and marry that slut. Not saying your mom's a slut, but you know what I mean? Like, you're trying to make a plan that's going to wreck you even more financially just so you can support them, which, quite frankly, in my opinion, it sounds like the family's leeching off of you. Am I missing something here? Why did you guys move into this house again?
There's potential to like turn this into a 2-family, and there's also enough land here where we could potentially build another home.
And who else is financially contributing towards this grandiose dream?
Everyone's contributing, but some people are less than others.
Who's contributing the most?
Myself, my father, and my little sister.
Oh, shocker. How much is your mom contributing?
She just contributes with food and cooking and so forth.
So she's contributing $0. Let's say it. Say, my mother is contributing $0. Say it out loud.
My mother is contributing $0.
How many dollars are you contributing every month?
$1,200.
And how much is your father contributing?
$1,200.
And how much is your little sister contributing?
$1,200.
And your mother is washing clothes and cooking.
Yeah.
I have a Vietnamese cleaning lady. Okay, I pay her $7. No.
I will say.
No. Listen.
What I will say is.
Listen. This is your medicine. Okay, you got to take your medicine. Guys, put some red pills in the chat for this young man. Sir, kindly listen to me. I have a Vietnamese cleaning lady. She comes every week. I pay her 7,000 Japanese yen, which is roughly $65 US. In 3 hours, she washes my clothes. She irons my clothes. She folds my underwear and puts them in a nice little drawer. She folds them very well. She cleans my floors. She does my meal prep, and she takes care of my dog. In 3 hours, for $65, my hands are washed and cleaned. So all the things your mother's doing could be outsourced for worst case scenario, $100 a week. Okay? Your mom is, your mom is pimping the entire family. So you say there's 6 people there. So it's mom, dad, little sister. Who are the other 3? Oh, yourself. And so the other two.
Myself, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My brother and his wife.
How old is your brother?
He's 35.
This is great. And this motherfucker, how much does this guy contribute?
$600.
What about his wife?
She just started recently, $300.
This situation makes me sick to my stomach. You're the smartest and most brightest person in this entire situation, and this is textbook crabs in a bucket. This is textbook crabs in a bucket. You are being... Dude, if you got rid of all the... Listen, I'm just going to speak very freely, okay? Just take it like a man. You're surrounded by a bunch of fucking losers, okay? And they're all leeching off of you. How much is your... Well, actually, let's talk about this. How much money does your dad make a year?
He has his own business, so he makes about 6 figures every year as well.
Okay. So basically, and what about your little sister?
My little sister, she makes around $60K.
So they all have enough money to get the fuck out and go live on their own.
Yeah.
You guys don't donate $100 right now.
Hold on.
You're a beta male. You're a cuck. You're blue pill for life. You better send me $1,000 in donation right now.
And that's
Let me read this super chat real quick. Al with the $5 super chat says, mothers never do what's in the best interest of their sons. Anytime I listened to my mother, my life got worse. It took a while to catch on. Same here. Harry Zikos is in the chat, and Harry is a very successful real estate genius, to be quite frank. And his family, they're balling. They're doing great. Harry's not an idiot. And Harry says he doesn't need this shit. He says, go to Connecticut, invest $70,000 in a 4-family house, live in one, rent free, boom. Okay? Yeah, you're just your mom's pimping the family. Your dad makes enough money for them to move out. What does your mom do all day? She just hangs out, watching telenovelas. What is she watching? Telemundo?
She was working up until about a month ago, and she got laid off.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I will say is my mom did pay for the roof. We just had our roof done. She did pay for that. So
How much was it?
I just want to point that out. So it was about $30K. So.
Okay. And does that justify your misery?
No.
Do you hate your mom? Is there some resentment building up towards her?
Sometimes, yeah, but not all the time.
Yep. I don't resent my mom. I have a lot of reasons to resent her, but I don't, because I went on my own path, and now I'm fucking living the dream. What are you gonna? You know what you should do? You should.
Guys don't donate
Hold on.
$100
Again, no. Jesus Christ.
You're a cuck. You're blue pill for life. You better send me $1,000 in donation right now.
Sweet Lord of Heaven. The Sea Bear just donated 10,000 Japanese yen. That is $100. Sea Bear says, blood is thicker than water is not the real saying. The real one is blood is the covenant. The blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. Damn, no way. The blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. Family isn't everything. Surround yourself with people who will uplift you in your pursuits, not people who will contribute nothing. This man just paid $100 to tell you that. Are you watching on YouTube? You should screenshot that and fucking tape it to your wall.
Yep.
You should be happy. You deserve to be happy. You're the quite opposite of all these other fucking idiots that called in today. They're fucking around, smoking weed, drinking alcohol, feeling sorry for themselves. You are bearing the cross of your family's mediocrity, and you don't need to. You don't need to at all, man.
You guys don't donate $100 right now. You're a beta male. You're a cuck. You're blue pill for life. You better send me $1,000 in donation right now.
Sam Proschansky says, needed to hear all of this today. So much value as always. $5 super chat. Thank you, Sam. That really means a lot. But listen, you should probably talk, if Harry's willing to talk to you, you should talk to Harry. Harry, and maybe you could work with him and you guys can work out a deal. But how long? So you want to build the second house and put your family into it, or you want to move out? What's the deal?
I want to build a second house, rent it out, so I can get the fuck out of here.
And you'll use the rent from the second house.
Either that or invest in another property.
Right. So you'll.
Yeah, so still two of you, but make some money out.
So you would. So hold on. Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna fucking have an aneurysm here in a second. You are such a nice guy. Do you know that? You have a fucking heart of gold. Do you know that? Do you know that? Caller?
Yeah.
You know that you are sincerely a very nice, good man. Has anybody told you that? You all right? You crying over there? You okay? You having a moment?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Let me just show you what you're doing here. Can you see the YouTube screen?
Yeah.
All right. So this is, I'm going to draw out how bad your plan is. So here you are in house A. Okay? Where you have assumed all of the risk. Okay? Because this is in your name. So the risk is yours. If they fuck off on the mortgage, guess who has to pay that shit or default or sell the house, right? It's you. So you have risk, plus you are unhappy, which is the most important thing. You are unhappy, and the biggest sin of the Hot Dude Army is you are having no sex. What is the point of being a rich man if you can't have sex? That's why we became rich. Let's be honest here. Okay? So this shithole cost you $3,600 a month, correct?
34.
34. Okay. Let's erase this. Okay. So it's costing you $3,400 and you have to pay $1,200 a month, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now you have $90,000 US saved up, which is more than literally 99% of all people in America. So you're such a fucking nice guy. You're willing to get rid of your $90,000 to get a second house. So now you have 2 mortgages. For 2 houses, in order for you to escape here and get your own place, so you can pay a 3rd mortgage or rent. And guys, I'm not a real estate expert, so if I'm wrong at any point here, let me know. Okay? So then, now if you do this plan, so you'll have $0. And then you have the risk of A and also the risk of B, just so you can finally be happy. Is this seem correct?
Yeah, that's pretty much the plan.
if somebody came to you and told you this is what they wanted to do as a business investment strategy, how would you feel about it? Be honest. Don't say the answer you think I want you to say.
Seems like you're just digging yourself into a bigger hole.
And who are you digging yourself in the hole for?
My family.
It's for mommy. Okay. Or we can do this. How much is your house worth right now?
Over $1 million.
I want to fly to the Massachusetts and beat your fucking ass, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? Your house is worth $1 million. Are you a black pill guy trolling me?
No.
So your house is worth $1 million fucking dollars. If you're a black pill guy trolling me, I just gotta say you got a good one on. You definitely have pulled a solid one on me. That's how cringe this story is. Okay? So you're a millionaire based off of net worth.
Well, off of net worth, no, because, there's a mortgage, so that goes down, and,
Okay.
Technically, I'm not a millionaire. I wouldn't see $1 million.
Okay. Well, the fact that you're financially literate enough to even break that down also is a positive. How much of the mortgage is left?
$475.
I was hoping you said 800,000. So $475,000. Okay. So, sir, if this is in your name, then you have what I like to call fuck you money. Are you on the deed?
Yes.
Who else is on the deed?
No one.
This is beautiful. Okay. Mate, you have the upper hand. This means you could sell the house and have $525,000 roughly. I know there's, closer costs and blah, blah, blah. So let's be real critical. Let's scratch that down, okay? And say after closing costs, taxes, and whatever, let's just be extremely critical and say you come out with $250,000. Okay? Harry, let me know if I'm in the ballpark or if there's something I'm missing, or caller you as well. Okay? So now you have 250 plus $90K. Now you have $340,000 in cash that you can just sit on. Plus, you make $100,000 a year that you can live off of. Right? So let's say you blow 85% of $85,000 a year, and you'll be able to say, I'm making everything worst case scenario. And so you can only save $15,000 a year. So by the end of next year, you will have $355,000 if you follow through with this plan. And most importantly, you'll have this. Let's just say you'll have this. Let's not even count in your salary. You'll have this, but you will also be happy. I'm going to make this guy really happy because you're rich and you're moved out of your mom's place and you're fucking... I mean... And Harry says Harry's in the industry, so Harry says really with this you should walk away at 400K. But even if you get in a bad situation where you only come away with 250, you're gonna still have 340. But if in a best case scenario, you'll have 490K. So then you'll literally be $10,000 away from being a half a millionaire at the ripe age of 33. Keep in mind, the guy who called in before you, who was also 33, he's happy to go get a $22 an hour job.
Donate $100 right now. You're
Okay.
a beta male. You're a cuck. You're blue pill for life.
Yeah.
You better send me $1,000 in donation right now.
And that's
You better send me $1,000 donation.
the only thing that I'm looking at to sign is like it involves me screwing everyone else.
You're not screwing anybody. You're not screwing anybody. They're screwing you. They're not. No one. Real quick. Cameron Hashimi, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. He says, "I also suffered from pleasing my parents and others. You need to put yourself first. This is the true definition of freedom. You got this, bro. You're not screwing anybody, dude. You feel guilty. You feel guilty for no reason. How are you screwing them? Your mother's screwing you. Your mother's screwing you out of your youth and happiness. You haven't had sex in 2 years. Do you understand? I would seriously consider killing myself if I didn't have sex for 2 years. Yeah, Anon is an older gentleman in his 40s, and he says, yeah, imagine fast forward this to age 45. Not a pretty situation in the current trajectory. And then Taj says, if you give them money that they paid in equity, you're even. And yeah, and get on with your life. This is the next step in your life right now. Of achieving your masculinity. Okay? Achieving your masculinity, achieving your manhood, feeling like a man, being happy. The meaning of life is to be happy and enjoy the passage of time. Okay? Artemis says something very true. He says, you're just a pawn for them. They're taking advantage of your heart. They've conditioned this into you from childhood for the very purpose. It was their plan all along. And I'll tell you this too. Your loser ass brother living with you, 35, with his fucking wife. Why are you supporting a 35-year-old man?
There's no reason for it. No.
They're all leeching off of you, my friend. And think about it. You sat on the phone lines waiting for me for a while, too.
Yeah.
So you want you know what I'm telling you is right. I think you wanted me to tell you this is right.
I need to hear a different. I definitely needed to hear a different perspective.
Your perspective is 100% flawed.
Yeah.
My sister tried to guilt trip me the other day because I got my mom to buy Bitcoin in 2017, and then we just didn't, she didn't sell it and she didn't make a profit. And then my sister was like, well, you made mom buy Bitcoin and then she had to sell it all at a loss and it's all your fault, so you should pay her. And I was like, listen, first of all, go fuck yourself. Second of all, mom is a grown-ass woman. We both lost money in 2017. We're both mom, what happened to this whole strong, independent woman narrative? I lost money. I lost like fucking $30,000 in the Bitcoin thing of 2017. I made a bunch, but I lost a bunch too. Why do you think I'm so fucking good at crypto now? I paid a $30,000 tuition. Okay? They're not going to sit around and make me feel guilty for no fucking reason. Yeah. They're grown-ass adults. They're not like, you're not your mother's workhorse.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, the winners in this plan are your mom, your brother, and his wife. They're pimping you, buddy. They are parasites and you're the host. Okay? And I know, the typical traditional thing, like, you shouldn't talk about family like that. That's the wrong thing, blah, blah, blah. No. The moment I decided, listen, my mom and my sister are toxic as fuck. I love them to death. I love them. Okay, I love my mom to death. Sent my mom $1,000 cash on her birthday. She's like, here you go. Just go fucking waste it on some shit because I know you're financially responsible. Goodbye, $1,000. Okay? And I love them to death, but they're toxic as fuck. And in 2016, I had realized that my mom was irreparably toxic. And I decided I just got to quarantine them out my life. The more toxic and negative people I got out of my life, the faster I climbed to the top in success. Okay? I hang out with Charlie from cultivatecrypto.com, who's a fucking fantastic friend of mine, and I hang out with Mac the Day Gamer. And even Mac is a little toxic sometimes because he's still like a blue pill pleb when it comes to money. I have to smack his bad work ethic and stupidity out of him sometimes. But that's like the only little bit of toxicity I deal with. Anybody that's argumentative with you or trying to controlling you or trying to disagree with you, and when you're clearly in the position of superiority, you make more money, you're smarter, you're more of a hustler, you got better credit, anybody's trying to talk, like, pull you down and make you feel bad, you got to get that person out of your life or at least quarantine them. I hang out with a very small crew in Tokyo, and there's no negativity, no bitching allowed, nothing. I don't sit around and bitch. If I were to like bitch or moan about something, like I had like a little mojo meltdown like 2 weeks ago, but that's because I wasn't sleeping right. I was drinking, like I was going out raging every night, and I wasn't eating right, and so my mind got messed up, and I fucking had like this 2 or 3 day thing, and I was also doing the body language mastery webinars, and so I had like this fucking little negativity spout, and then I realized, like, Jesus Christ, this is like going to destroy my life. And and I realized, like, the people around me, like I was like I was complaining to Mac the Day Gamer, and he was nice enough to listen to me, but he was like, he's like, you gotta shut the fuck up and calm down, like, this is not going to get you anywhere. And he was right. Toxic behavior and being around toxic people, it is a guarantee to fuck your life up. Guarantee. Being around toxic people and engaging in toxic behavior yourself, guarantee to ruin your life. Is the 35-year-old brother your mom's favorite?
Yeah, I agree.
Who does your mom like more, you or your brother?
She says I'm her favorite.
Do you believe her? I mean, you can. I'm just wondering. You're probably her.
She sees me as the most responsible one for sure. But
Yeah, you're the youngest, aren't you? Or is your sister younger?
my sister's the youngest on the middle child.
Mm. You know what you have to do. What's your name?
Greg.
Greg. You got to get out, buddy. You got to get out. If I were you, I would sell that fucking house. I'd be like, guess what? All you idiots that put equity into this house, sure, I'll pay you out. Just make sure to get the fuck out of my house. I would take that fat check, and I would go, and I would just fucking treat myself to like a nice vacation somewhere. Go sit down and think what you want to do with your life. Maybe join Body Language Mastery, join our community, fucking join a team of winners here, get some guidance in your life, and really take off and go where you want to go. But you're a good man, dude. Hit up Harry on fucking Instagram. Alrighty?
All right. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome, Greg. Keep your head up, buddy. Call me next week and give me an update.
Okay.
All right, buddy. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye-bye. What a time to be alive. Wow. Phone lines are closed. Even though Blog Talk Radio is just spazzing out, I'm going to throw this computer up fucking... I want to kill the Mista lady by throwing this computer out the window. What a show. 3 hours and 25 minutes. Guys, for you guys who are just listening right now, I'm so salty. I feel like I deserve a 500 audience. A 500 person audience. I feel like I'm giving gold here. And I just got so fucking angry. I just wish more people listen to me. I'm right. I'm fucking smart. I'm giving golden advice here. I just don't... I don't know. Maybe it's YouTube shadow banning me or whatever. But... anyways, I'll just play this song for me. I'm just so upset. I just want 500 live viewers on a regular basis. I feel so underappreciated. It's Friday night, 1:30 a.m. Tokyo, Japan. There are thousands of Japanese girls out there, half naked, horny, ready to have sex with me right now. And I'm here. I'm giving advice. And nobody even wants to fucking listen to me. They think I'm fucking crazy. I tell them buy Bitcoin. I tell them money, muscles, game. This is the way. Join Body Language Mastery. Watch what I'm saying. Call me for free. I just want to help you. That's all I want. I just want you to watch me. I just want the view count to say 500. That's it. Anyways, fuck my life. I love you guys. Don't forget, tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't even know why you guys... I understand why nobody watches me. Salty Receipts is going to be here 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. You're going to see it. It's going to be fire. I am going to black out. So, come on down. It's going to be so awesome. Until then, you guys have a wonderful day. Make money, make muscles, learn game.